welcome to Making Fun of Mike, episode 5.
Great.
How's it going, ladies?
Good. How are you?
Good. It's been a while since we've
Sat down.
done some recording together here in Dan's apartment.
Yeah. I haven't even seen you guys Well, I saw... Carl, I've seen you a couple times, actually. Mike, I haven't seen you since the last time we recorded.
I know, and I've been like free nonstop.
How come you
Wow,
haven't asked
that's
us to hang
insulting.
out?
That's
It is
insulting.
You guys are, like,
actually.
busy.
No, with what?
I work
I work
in a farm.
I haven't worked a full week at work in like a month.
Yeah, me neither. Well, not a month.
well,
Mine's
I've been
probably not a month
available.
either. Well, you didn't tell us until now.
Well,
Do you want to hang out now?
Yeah,
Not really.
You want to stop doing
I
this
gotta
and
go.
Well, that's bullshit. So, okay.
So Christmas has passed.
Yeah.
Since we've last sat down.
Hanukkah too.
Yeah, but nobody cares about
I
that.
thought Hanukkah
Wait,
was
your
still
girlfriend?
going on.
I don't give a fuck about her and her stupid candles.
I thought Hanukkah was still going on anyway.
Nobody
I have no
cares.
idea.
Yeah.
No.
I saw a menorah the other day.
Where?
My girlfriend's house, because her mom.
Oh, she's a Jew too. He's dating a Jew.
No way.
She's a Jew by like, her mom converted, and I guess if you're,
She converted to be a Jew.
yeah, her mom.
That's like
What was
worse than
she
being
first?
born that way.
what was she first?
Yeah.
Just a regular good person.
So
That-
was she
that was
Catholic? I mean,
likable?
How did she fall from
'Cause-
grace so hard?
I don't know.
she just didn't believe that Jesus was the Son of
Satan
God.
tempted her. Yeah. Yeah, her mom converted to Judaism, and I guess like by proxy, that also converted her daughter.
Is that how that works?
That's what,
It's like a thing where, with the, what is it like? Not Hasidic or
Yeah.
what's it called when you're Orthodox?
Oh, okay.
When you're like an Orthodox Jew, it's like it's passed on by the
Gotcha.
mother, not the father. So
Right.
like you can have a father that's Jewish, and some Jews would be like, oh well, you're not
Yeah.
That's what,
I thought-
legitimately Jewish.
Carl's girlfriend, who's really Jewish, said that to my girlfriend, who now thinks she's fully Jewish.
Yeah,
So
she's
God,
walking around
I'm
with
so
a
glad I
comic
didn't have to see that
yeah,
conversation.
she's got those fucking little curls that come down from the
Yeah.
side of her face now.
Oh,
like a
Dan, will you
rabbi.
kiss me?
Yeah.
Will you kiss me,
I'm like, get that nose out of the way and I'll try. I can't get in there.
Move these quarters. Damn it.
So did you guys enjoy your Christmas?
I worked, so I don't know. Yeah, I enjoyed my Christmas Eve a lot, which is when I celebrated
Well,
Christmas.
you don't really like working Christmas.
Yeah.
Does anybody like it?
Yeah.
Who?
Like working Christmas?
you
Dan,
like?
Dan likes working Christmas.
Oh, you're saying
don't
he
mind
like? I
working,
thought you
yeah.
said he didn't like it.
No,
That's
I
why I
don't-
was like, who the fuck likes that?
I don't mind working Christmas. I mean, I'd rather not work it, but if I have to, that's not a problem.
Oh, I thought you like actively liked it.
No, that's like
Do you get time and a half or double time?
time and a half probably.
Well, I would like it too.
Yeah, because like I said, I had Christmas Eve off, so like I told my family that I had Christmas Eve off, and they were all free too. So like we had, they all had like 2 Christmases. Like we met up on Christmas Eve, and had like my mom didn't make like a full on meal, but it was like a shit ton of like finger foods, like enough to where like it's like eating a whole meal.
Well, fuck yeah, if you eat enough of them.
Yeah, and it was unseasonably warm, so we like.
Oh yeah, it was disgustingly warm in Illinois on
So-
Christmas.
It was crazy. So we all went outside and played baseball on Christmas Eve. It was a lot of fun. And then we went
That does sound
inside and
fun.
played poker. I lost $5.
Oh,
$5 on quarter hands.
Your
I'm like,
girlfriend must have been pissed.
sweating.
oh, she was.
She was probably texting you like,
was.
"Don't lose
Yeah.
again."
I have to
you
take a
can't.
second mortgage on the house now.
It really like threatened our relationship. So
Yeah.
I had to get up and walk away, and then I had to like
That sounds stressful.
take $5 out of like a tip jar at like the local
Denny's.
Denny's. Yeah, I had to like. She like distracted the waiter while I like stuck my hand.
Did
in
she
and
show
took
him
the
her
money out.
boobs?
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, come over here."
You want to see these Khazar
Yeah,
milkers?
Oh God. Yeah. So that's what happened, and we got the money back, thank God. But
That's a Christmas miracle.
it is a Hanukkah miracle.
You guys should. This sounds like it could be the next big movie, holiday movie.
Oh, like a Hallmark Channel.
Yes,
original?
this story.
Yeah. Who are we gonna get to play me and her? Who's gonna play us?
You
Probably
let's
Brad
see.
Pitt. Or,
No, I'm thinking
well,
John Candy's corpse,
John Candy's corpse.
or
who's
maybe
definitely a skeleton at this
um,
point.
Adam Sandler. Wait a minute. Didn't you have a holiday party,
Me?
Kyle? I mean,
Thanks for
Kyle.
Well, wait, at my house?
No, at like the work.
Jesus Christ. My address is 423.
I thought you had it at your home. 126.
Did you have a holiday party at your place of employment?
Oh, was I bitching about that to you guys?
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Just a
know if it
little
was
bit.
on
Yeah.
mic. I don't know if it was on mic though.
that
was
sucked
it?
cock.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to talk about that girl though on the podcast. Like
Which girl?
That girl that was all weird with you.
Why not?
I mean, I talked about her once.
Well, and you're going to post it. So if we bring it up right now, people are going to know what we're talking
Oh,
about.
man. I don't know. Should I? Because
That's up to
Why not?
you.
I even had another topic that was related to her that I could go into, too.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
good.
That would be nice.
But I mean, that's up to you.
I'm down,
totally up
but
to
we
you.
have to, never,
Why don't you want to talk about her?
never
I don't
tag
remember.
me. Because
Well,
I
we
work
won't-
with her.
We won't tag you. I mean, none of us want to be tagged in this.
Well, you want
Okay.
to tell her.
I just mean if anybody happens to post this on Facebook or something, just never
Never.
tag my profile.
I'm not posting
in it.
this.
You wanna,
Okay, I'm not
like-
either.
But don't you want to tell her that stuff anyway? So maybe if she hears it this way, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Is
you're
that the
too much
mature
of,
way
a-
to make a podcast about someone you don't want to have a
No,
conversation
but
with?
you're being too beta about telling her how you feel
How is
in
that?
person.
How is that beta? How do I have any responsibility in this matter?
I'm just not going to talk to her, and
you don't wanna,
hopefully it goes away on its own.
She's the one that brought this on. It's not me that asked for any
No,
of this.
but
You gotta
you gotta
say,
end it at
yeah.
least.
If you're like,
Why?
because if you're going into work and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't want, I hate the situation I'm in, but I'm not going to do anything
Right.
about it, then you don't have any right to complain about it.
I'm not complaining about it. It's just weird.
It is weird.
And I didn't ask for it.
That's true.
That is true, but
But it would just be. Don't you see how it would be more advantageous for you to just be like, hey, not interested, sorry. And then
That
you
would be
end-
so weird at this
No,
point. We
at
haven't
this point,
we haven't brought
I
it
know.
up. And don't
At this
fucking
point, it
shake your head
probably
like
would
it's
be.
been my responsibility to bring this. How the fuck? So if
'Cause she was
some girl
waiting
that you
on
have
you.
no interest in that you have to run
If I
into,
saw her on a daily basis, I'd at least give her the courtesy of being.
I would say it too.
Yeah. If
When?
it was at
Any
you're-
point.
I would
be
even,
like, hey, let me pull you aside and fucking
well, I'd even.
No.
give you some closure.
I said,
Aren't you friends with her on Instagram or something? I'd
No.
send her a message on social media. Does she have a Facebook? Because you can.
I don't think so.
But she has an Instagram, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Because you can send a DM to someone that you don't follow, and they have to approve it. And she'd see your name and be like, "Oh, I'm approving that."
I've
And then she would see the subject matter though, and she'd bring a
I think
gun
she
into
gets the
work
point
next
at
day
this-
and shoot up the fucking place you work.
I've told people to knock it off. Just like
She's
this
not
season.
doing
I said,
anything
"Get
wrong,
off my."
though.
I've had to tell girls to stop touching my cock.
Yeah,
That's how
get
wanted
that
I
out of
am.
your
That's
mouth.
how gay you are. That's not
Yeah,
how.
where's your
like-
boyfriend? I want to put it in his mouth.
Yeah. Do you
But-
have a hot boyfriend?
What's the story? If
Well-
you want to bring it up,
I do, but okay.
He's scared.
is this a
No,
Christmas?
no, no, no.
Do you want to hold on it and
scaredy
keep going
pants.
over Christmas stuff, or do you
Yeah,
wanna-
let's finish.
let's go over more
'cause
Christmas shit.
Now we're getting sidetracked anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll finish Christmas.
Okay, so your Jew girlfriend got upset that you lost some quarters playing poker with your family.
I was actually more upset than anybody. I was pissed. I got up and left. I almost flipped the table over.
It sounds
I,
like
I
you
rage quit. I rage quit for sure.
on your family.
On
Yeah.
my family, I was like, Christmas is over. We're done. I'm
Give me
glad-
back the gifts I
Yeah.
gave you.
I'm glad I work tomorrow. I don't want to be here.
Did you buy your family gifts?
No, so I couldn't even take them.
You didn't
back
get 'em
even if I wanted
anything?
to. No.
So
I
you
never
lost
did.
$5.
Do they
you're
give you
fine.
anything?
Just my parents.
And you don't get them anything?
My parents?
Yeah.
You can't get my parents anything.
Yeah,
Get them a fucking gift card.
they won't take it.
My brother one time gave a gift card to my dad to Bass Pro Shop. My dad's a big fisherman.
Yeah.
It's one of his it's probably his favorite hobby.
I've heard nothing but him fishing. That's
Yeah.
all he fucking does, and golf or whatever.
Yeah, he golfs a lot too.
And
So-
drinking Bush Light.
So my brother got him a gift card one year for I don't remember if it was Christmas or his birthday, but to Bass Pro Shop. You'd think, okay, that's a slam dunk. If you're gonna get my dad a gift card, get him a gift card for there. He's gonna use it. He fishes all the time. He sat on it for years, and then used it to buy my brother a gift.
So do
my
they-
dad just doesn't accept gifts.
They
He
don't
doesn't
like
do it.
getting
Well,
gifts?
you
Even
can
that-
give my dad a consumable. You can give him peanuts. You can give him Christian Brothers brandy. And he'll go through those eventually. But he's not
Even-
gonna appreciate it. He doesn't do gifts.
Even when you tried paying for
Oh, Carl, did I ever tell you that story?
I don't think so. It's not ringing a bell.
When I first, God, it to this day actually kind of scares me. When I first started working, it was either the current job I'm working now or even the job I had before it. But it was like at the very least, it was like a $3 or $4, if not potentially a $6 or $7 an hour increase from what I was doing prior to. So I was like, okay, I'm finally working a job where I'm making good money. Still living at home, so I've got like all this extra money. And me and my mom and my dad, and I think my sister even too, went to Red Lobster and ate. And in my head, I didn't say it at the time, but in my head, I was like, I've got this new job. When they bring the check, I'm going to take the check and I'm going to pay for it. So, we go through our meal and the waiter comes and puts the check down, and I go to reach for it. And my dad, who at this point in time is in his late 60s, he's an old man. I went to grab for it, and with the speed of Sonic the Hedgehog,
Oh,
he
man.
fucking grabbed my hand, and with the force of like 1,000 vice grips, almost shattered every bone in my hand and like flung my hand away.
Did you go flying
I
across the
fucking-
restaurant?
Yeah, it was like a Dragon Ball Z.
Did he throw you like into the lobster tank?
Yeah. I fucking like pissed my pants. I like looked down and I was wearing a dress all of a sudden. It was fucking like so like it was shocking. But no, you can't give my dad anything. He doesn't
Weird.
accept it.
All right. Well, fair enough. I didn't know the context.
Yeah. And then like my mom, you could get her like a candle or something and she'd be, you can't get my parents anything they're really going to appreciate. My mom's kind of like how I am, where she's like a big spender. So like when she sees stuff she wants, she just buys it herself. So there's nothing she really needs or wants. So I don't ever get my parents anything. And then the siblings and stuff never exchange gifts. Sometimes I'll give my niece and nephew like some money, or if I know they want something, I'll get them something, but I didn't this year for some reason.
What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I buy everybody something in my family.
But I mean, did you have a good
mean-
Christmas?
I'm trying to remember. It was like a lot of running around. Like we woke up, woke Jack up. He opened presents. It was his first year, like knowing like what opening presents is.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a lot
Jack
of fun.
being your son, right?
Yeah, and then we went to my parents' house because my brother was in town. So we're like, oh, let's do a Christmas morning. And then we went to Tara's family's house and did Christmas morning there. Then we went home.
How much mourning was there?
It's just
Yeah, I
too
was gonna
much.
say morning's not that long.
It was.
12 hours later, we went
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then later that morning at 6 p.m. we went to.
But that night we went to Tara's parents' house and had Christmas dinner. So it's like we were home for a total of like 3 hours on Christmas.
Yeah, that blows.
Yeah, and then I just said next year we can host or we're just gonna do it. No, we're gonna do our own thing.
Yeah.
It just gets to be too much. You have a kid that needs a nap,
Right.
and we're just running all over hell. But I mean, that's a lot of complaining. It was a good Christmas.
Plus, he probably got like a ton of presents that you got to like lug
Oh my
around.
god!
everywhere. How annoying is that?
I went grocery shopping today, and I opened the trunk, big huge box
Oh,
of
yeah.
something that's his. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know where to put this in the house,
It's annoying.
and I was just stuck in my trunk.
It was something that he got on Christmas, and you just didn't even bring
well,
it
just
in
like
yet.
stuff.
I
'cause,
forget.
like,
There's so much stuff that like I forgot was
Just like
there.
some big goofy plastic kid's toy or something. Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that's what with my niece. I gave her stickers because she loves putting stickers on things, and then I just
you get her the ones with like the toxic, like sticky part. So if she
I
like,
hope so.
licks it, it kills her.
it was Halloween stickers.
no, and then I just for every holiday I just put a 20 in her bank account. I give it to my
That's
brother
cool.
because it's
Yeah,
like
that's
she'll
cool.
appreciate that when she's 16. She's got like a little bit of extra
And
money
I'm
to
dating
like,
her.
right to take Dan out. She'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
She's only gonna be 7. She's not gonna have that much money, Dan.
Mine was good. Went over to my brother's. Everybody came there, like my brother's family, which is
is
also
your
my
family,
family.
you
But I meant to
Holy
say,
shit.
I meant to say my sister-in-law's family,
Okay.
and my family, all because he's got a
your
big ass
parents
house.
came down too?
Yeah, so it made it really easy. Just one stop, hung out there all day. My girlfriend came too. Met.
Oh, cute.
Well, I guess she met everybody at my niece's birthday a little while ago.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Did your is this the first time your girlfriend met your parents?
He just
No.
said no. He 1 second ago.
But
he
she
said-
I
met
wasn't
them.
listening.
She met them just like 10 days before at my niece's birthday party.
Did your dad make any Jew jokes?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Did she make any Christian jokes? Oh, that would have been funny.
I don't
Yeah.
think
That
so.
would've been a good
She's a good
opportunity,
sport
too.
though. She can take them.
She is. She's a great sport.
she can dish
I
it
can
out,
vouch
too.
for that.
Yeah,
she can.
so-
That's why I was wondering if she brought it back on him.
I don't think she really did.
Does your dad? Is he okay with jokes coming back at him? Because
Yeah.
sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, I mean, we make fun of each other all the time. It was funny because I was drinking White Claws, And he was like, "Do those come in any other flavor than semen?" And my brother starts just. I had to just say
That's funny.
that was a good joke. Like
That
I
is
had
funny.
nothing to come. So I mean, he could dish it out. We're always calling each other fairies and shit.
Yeah.
So
I
That's
remember one time I drove my motorcycle into your house. And
Yeah.
Your dad called it a scooter.
Yes.
And I didn't react because I didn't know what he meant. And then he thought I was upset with
did he really?
That's funny.
And he came and apologized.
Are you
I
serious?
swear to God.
That's funny. I
And
remember you had that motorcycle.
Yeah. And I said, I was like, oh, I just didn't know what you meant by scooter.
Yeah.
Did it look like a scooter or was it
No,
like
he was busted. He was trying to bust my chops
He'll
by
say
calling it a
that about
scooter.
anything.
But like, I'm
Right.
like, oh, that's what you guys call motorcycles. That's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
so funny.
I
It just went right over your head.
Yeah, I had no idea it was making fun of me. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, thanks.
that is
It's a nice
funny.
scooter.
Yeah.
What'd you guys get for gifts? Did you guys
Dude,
get any cool
my
gifts?
family knocked it out of the fucking park.
Yeah?
Wow.
It was like all shit that I wanted to get because I'm into the photography
Butt
stuff
plugs.
now. Yeah. My ass
nice.
is full right
Full
now.
right now?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I've been taking pictures of it because I'm into the photography.
Right.
No, they got me a backdrop for doing photo shoots, which I was literally going to buy. And then my brother got me a backpack for carrying it. It's like got segments so you can put different lenses and shit.
Oh,
like separate,
nice.
won't,
That's
like,
cool.
rub into each other and shit.
Ooh, that sounds provocative.
Yeah.
Rubbing
Rubbing my
against his
lenses.
back.
What's
Oh,
lenses mean?
Yeah. What's a lenses?
Can I be a lenses?
Yeah.
God. But here's a question I wanted to ask you guys. What about useless Christmas gifts? Like shit that people give
I'm-
you just
oh.
to give you a gift.
That this year,
Yeah.
in particularly, I was spending. We do a Secret Santa gift exchange where we all buy somebody something that's only $3.
Yeah.
And it ends up just being useless shit that you have to throw away.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not gonna blow money on useless shit for no reason.
So
but
you
then
just-
like the
did
stuff
you
I get,
protest?
I kind of did. I bought a joint gift.
Uh-huh.
I bought
Like weed? Because it's going to be legal in
joint.
a second.
Yeah, is that what you meant? No, I bought. There's this place called Swiss Colony. They sell
Cheeses?
I think they do sell
Swiss
cheeses,
cheeses?
but they sell the petit fours that are really good. So I got
Fuck's
like
that?
a bunch
A
of
what?
them. It's like
Pedophile? Is that what I heard him say?
yeah, I bought a
You
bunch
would
of,
hear that.
I bought a
They're
bunch of
really
pictures
good.
of Dan.
Oh!
I bought it's you know like little Fannie Mae
Kids?
candies.
That's who the pedophiles fuck.
Oh my god! It's like little Fannie Mae candies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
the
that
little
size.
singulars.
Yeah, it's like that size, but then it's like a cake in the middle. It's like a 3-tiered cake. in the
Oh, I
inside.
know exactly what you're
That's
talking
what it is.
about.
But
I know
they're
exactly
they're
what
the
you're talking
best
about.
that I've had.
Yeah. That's
so I got a
cool.
bunch of those.
What'd you call them though, for real?
Petit fours.
Petit fours.
That's the brand or?
That's what they're called.
Oh, okay.
How do you spell that?
I don't know. Petit fours, useless gifts, total shit. Did you get a lot of useless gifts?
Well, I'm just.
That's yeah. Why'd you bring the question? Well, I can weigh in on that too though.
Yeah,
Before you
yes.
give any. I don't like them. I would rather not get a gift than get like a
Yes,
shitty
That's
gift.
what I'm
totally
saying.
agree.
I was at I was out of town this last weekend and with a group of people who did like a white elephant.
Yeah.
You guys ever done
Also, a
one of
waste
those?
of time. Yeah.
And it was like everyone, for people who don't know, it's like, at least the way they ran it was, there was probably like 10 or 15 of us maybe. It was like you had a $10 limit to buy a gift. You don't know who's going to get the gift. So you just buy like a random gift and you go around in a circle and roll dice. And if you roll like an even number, you get to pick one of the gifts at random. You don't know what they are because they're in bags and stuff. And then when everyone has a gift, you open them up, and then you go around once, twice, however many times, and roll the dice again. And if you roll an even number, you have an opportunity to either keep your gift or steal someone else's gift. But it's which is kind of neat. It's like kind of a cool concept. But when you're limited to like $10, everyone just has like cheap gifts.
Just stupid
And
shit.
it's
Or
like,
they're
what's
like,
the point?
I bought something so funny.
Well, yeah, there was a butt plug in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, one of the guys bought a butt plug, and it was like
What the
comedic
fuck is somebody
gold.
going to do with that? At the
I
end?
know. The girl who got it, and a girl got it too, which is funny. She's like, I'm not
Perfect.
going to use this. And she had to keep it too because no one took it.
She was just saying
The
that.
girl that takes it, though, that's the one that everyone at the party then tries to hit on. Like, if someone stole that gift, that'd be cool. If
Yeah,
someone
really.
stole it.
Oh, the butt plug.
Yeah. That would actually be pretty. No one stole it, though. But if someone stole it, that'd be awesome.
They were too
Yeah.
embarrassed.
'Cause then everyone would know that that person's going to use that butt plug.
Little
That's
freaky.
funny.
Yeah, that would be cool. But that didn't happen. So I guess it didn't land. But yeah, so that was one of the things where like I ended up just giving my gift away.
Oh,
Exactly.
What'd you get?
I want the thing I opened. I actually did want because the gift I opened was it was like a stuffed animal, which I probably would have just given away, but it also had like this really soft blanket, and I was like, oh, I love fucking soft blankets. But I was the only gift that was stolen.
What would they steal? Oh, that gift. What'd you
They
end up
stole
with?
that like hand massager, which was also cool. So
A hand massager?
yeah, it's like a little like.
Who do you know? Who are these people?
It's like-
let's do hand massages, butt plugs, and blankets.
Not a hand massager.
Put all
in the way
those
that it,
together.
like, massages your hand, but it's like a small like little like.
Are these all
Vibrator?
middle-aged
Yeah,
women?
it's like a vibrator. It's like a little handle with a power button, and it's got like
Yeah.
4
yeah.
balls that vibrate.
Does it
and you,
feel
like,
good on your hand?
It's
put it
not
on your
for
back.
when I said hand vibrator, I meant like you can hold it in your hand, like a hand massager. It's not to massage your hand specifically.
Oh, you use it on
worded that
other
wrong,
parts.
yeah.
Okay. I got you.
It's a handheld massager, is what I should have said.
So is it a vibrator?
It vibrates. You could probably use it as one, but it wouldn't be super comfortable. It's not like it's not. I've seen them in Target. They're not like in like a sex aisle or anything.
Can I have one of your Trulies?
I thought you
more?
already had one.
I just want one more.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot of them. That seems like a lot.
I know.
Someone has a
this
problem.
flavor.
I can't reach. Is this pineapple?
Do you not want that?
Is that what this is?
No, it's not.
It's mango. I'll drink mango over pineapple.
Yeah. All
Um,
right. So the reason I brought up, that's fine. The reason I brought up pointless gifts is because I'm wondering I got a pointless gift.
well,
Before I get to what it was,
okay.
what I just want to throw it right in the trash.
And you feel guilty doing it.
So you just gave me either guilt for throwing out what you bought me or a piece of shit to put in my apartment that I don't want in there.
What is it?
Yeah, I want to because I can't really weigh in on that until I know what it is.
But I mean, just weigh in on the concept
Well,
first.
'cause
Like,
I could agree with you, but I could also not agree with you depending on how like obtrusive the gift is. If it's like something small, I think you should just keep it and like you're overreacting by saying that like you want to throw it away. But if it's something like more obtrusive or would be
but
like
if it's small,
annoying-
like, what do I put it in a junk drawer and just?
well, that's why I want to know what it is.
I mean,
don't
it
know
could
what
even
is
be
yet.
like hand warmers. You're like, this is total shit. Useless.
I would
But it might
love
be-
hand warmers.
Whoa, whoa,
I would
whoa,
have
whoa.
loved
This
that.
guy's
was it?
always cold.
What?
What was it?
Okay,
Yeah, tell us what it
so
is.
this is a add-on to a story told on another podcast. The girl at my work that kind of
is from her?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Condoms.
She got you a gift.
Butt plug.
Did she get anyone else a gift?
Yeah, she usually gets like everybody a
But
gift.
you got a better gift
You
than
probably
everybody
got
else.
something she really. Did she hand make your
Did
gift?
she draw it?
I don't think she
Can I
handmade
have it?
Oh
She,
my god! Yeah, can I jerk off on it?
Can give it back to her?
On the internet? A tribute, they call that.
this is
man.
exciting.
yeah.
You look
That's why-
so. The look on his
I know.
face right now. It's like he
looks-
just now got the gift, and
he
this is the
looks-
face he wanted to make when he
Yeah.
I
opened.
wish I would have brought it with.
Did you have to
Oh,
open
you
it in front of
should've.
her?
No, thank God. I like.
Did you
I like.
thank her?
I like. Yeah, I did thank her,
Okay.
but I wasn't being sincere. I like ran
sad.
off with it, kind of like because I was like working, and she was like, "Here, I got you this," and I was just like, "Motherfucker."
What is
I love
Mother-
this so much.
I know. This is
I love
And
this
not only
so
not only
much.
did she give me a gift, she was like, "I found this, and I thought that you, of all people,
Oh,
would
Fucking
appreciate
A.
it."
yes. I
And
love
like,
this.
it's gonna make sense when you hear what it is. And I'm building it up, so be patient.
Okay, cool.
It's gonna make sense because it's like seems like something like I'm kind of into, but it's like, and this is like the first time we've talked since that happened.
Oh, really?
And this was just
Oh,
the other
really?
day that she gave it to me. I mean, we say hi, that's it. I
Right,
haven't had
right.
a conversation with her since
So
then.
when she handed it to you, what'd you say?
I said, "Hey, thanks."
And then did you continue talking, or did she like turn around and like giddy, like skip away, like she like a giddy schoolgirl?
No, it wasn't awkward or anything, but I just did not want to open it in front of her
When
because I didn't
she-
want it. Because how about that too? How do you feel about opening a gift in front of people? It sucks.
The
It does
worst
suck.
thing
It
ever.
fucking
suck.
sucks. Because
It's-
almost every time you have to pretend a little
Yeah.
bit, and I suck at that.
You know the worst thing in the world is doing a baby shower in front of
Mm-hmm.
people you don't know, and you're the only one opening presents, and you have to react to everything.
That'd be a fucking nightmare.
I was there for
You
to see
were
that.
there.
I felt bad for you.
How awkward did I look? I had to
You
look
looked
like I was in
awkward.
hell.
You looked like you were in hell. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, baby
You looked like-
Randall.
This one's
And you guys
funny.
weren't
Susan, you didn't.
The worst part is you guys weren't even like behind a counter or anything.
No.
Like you couldn't even like do anything with your hands.
Oh.
You were in the center of a room in just like regular like kitchen table chairs
Fuck it.
with no
It
armrests or
was the
anything.
fucking worst.
I
Whoa.
felt really bad for you in that moment.
How
That's like the 5th time you did that, Mike.
it's,
It makes it laugh.
how long were you opening gifts for? Like an hour?
Eternity.
It
I
was
feel like I'm
eternity.
still doing it.
It was so long that I was standing because there weren't a lot of seats,
Oh my god.
and I was like, by the end of it, I was like, I need to sit down.
Yeah,
That's
you're
how
like
long it
leaning
was.
on each leg.
Yeah, that's how long it was. It was so long to where you couldn't comfortably stand and watch it.
Yeah. So
I felt bad.
she gives me a gift. I was unloading the van, so I got to just go do that.
Is
so
that
I,
like a euphemism for having sex with her for giving you that gift?
yeah, it was.
And so she's fat. You should call her a van. You call her a van.
At least she's not Jewish.
She's the van.
That's a good point.
No, she's not fat at all, and she's not Jewish. She's very thin.
Why don't you
but-
date her then? Thin,
I'm
a
not
thin
single.
non-Jew?
I'm not single.
Well, ditch the Jew and get with the.
You ditch the Jew and date this one.
No,
You're more interested in her than I am.
I'm interested in your relationship.
I want to see
You
what
guys
she
are
looks like. Do you got a
guys are
picture of
like-
her? Do you got a picture of her?
We can look her up later, possibly.
We always say that. No, we never do.
Yeah.
She
you
doesn't
guys
do
are
social
like
media.
The Jim and Pam.
We're
of the
not though.
workplace.
We're like
Yeah, you
we're
are.
like if Pam wanted to date Daryl.
You are not Daryl.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm the cool black guy.
I don't even know who to fuck. It's like if Pam wanted to date Packer, and he had no interest in her.
Fudge pack.
Oh my God.
Christ.
Jesus Christ is right.
Okay, so I go.
That was
in-
a bad analogy too.
I know
Yeah.
it
Even
sucked.
said that.
It sucked, but Jim and Pam, honestly, in this situation, it's not like that at
You're
all.
like Jim and Pam.
It's like if Kelly wanted to date Jim.
oh, okay.
and Jim didn't want anything to do with
That's a good
her.
analogy.
Yeah.
That's a better analogy.
That's kind of what it's like. So moving on, I walk back, doing what I'm doing. Nobody's in the room I'm in now, so I open it up, and it's
Why didn't you wait till you were home?
because I just wanted. I don't know. I wanted to know what it was. Maybe it was. Maybe it
he
was
likes
good.
her. He likes
maybe it
her.
was. Oh yeah,
He's
that's a
into
sign.
her.
Oh my
He
god.
opened her gift right away.
Yeah.
If he really didn't like her, he'd have just thrown it right in the garbage
Yeah.
in that moment.
I wish
Or
I
giving
did.
it back to her.
Or give it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have
I
said.
can't accept this.
Yeah.
You're-
I'm not single. I can't accept a gift
Yeah.
from anyone now.
Jason did that to some girl in front of the girl's mom.
Got her a gift.
What?
Yeah, the girl got Jason like a bunch of gifts, and Jason goes, "I can't accept these."
Whoa, what?
Yeah, and
When?
gave it back to her in front of the mom.
It was a girl that he went to school with. Or?
Girl he was going out with, and he tried breaking up with.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Is it like back in high school or
yeah.
That's
teenage years?
like autistic a little bit. That's a weird reaction, right?
I wouldn't say autistic. It's kind of alpha.
No,
Is it? You think so?
he already broke up with her, and she came
Oh, he
over.
already broke
Oh
up
my
with
god.
her.
Yeah, that makes a lot more
because you said
sense.
he was trying to break up with her. I thought you meant like he was.
Did I say
going to-
trying?
I think you might have, but
You said it was a girl he was trying to break
and
up
I
with.
think
Yeah.
I
So
think
it makes
gotcha.
sense
the
now,
way I
though.
understood it was like he was going to break up with her, and she like interrupted him by giving him gifts.
Gotcha. No.
Okay, it makes more sense now that they already had broken up, and she went.
yeah,
okay.
that's just
now
she's a
that's
psycho
just-
at this
yeah,
point.
She is a psycho.
So I open the gift.
Well,
It's
he didn't even finish his story.
I'm
That's it.
trying to.
Oh,
no,
Oh yeah, I
was
opened the
ta-
gift. What else you guys want to talk about? No.
Wait, I gotta go.
Yeah. I opened the gift. It's like a VHS tape, and it's got like lights in it, and it's the X-Files.
That's. Oh man, she tried so hard
she didn't
for you.
find. She bought this on like Etsy.
She bought it somewhere because she texted me.
Oh no.
She texted me.
I thought you didn't have her number.
She has my
It's all
number.
coming back.
She has my number. I said that I deleted.
now-
I deleted.
I wonder
her
how
number.
she got his
Wow.
number.
Oh, he probably gave it to her. He
I
probably
said
like,
we
"Ooh,
hung out at one
she's
point.
hot.
Huh.
I'm gonna give her my number.
Wow.
Anyway, that actually makes my heart hurt because
It's
She
cringe.
searched for it. She typed X-Files into Etsy and
She-
found a VHS. He likes 80s stuff.
Yeah, she knows he likes X-Files. She knows he likes the lights and the. She tried hard on that gift.
That's what's fucked up about it.
Guarantee she got everyone else that she got gifts for like Nothing as personalized as that.
This isn't the first gift that she's gotten me.
That was that like well thought out.
Yes.
Because for people who don't know
my
Carl, that's a well thought out gift.
It's a
That's
really
what I said.
well
On
thought gift.
paper, on
Hey.
paper, I would think he would like that.
One time, Kyle bought somebody a gift that wasn't well thought out. 2 gifts, I think. One was he bought somebody balloons.
Balloons for a
Did
gift?
I do that?
Didn't you also buy the same person like a wreath hanger?
What the fuck?
I just spit on myself a little bit.
He didn't like somebody very much.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We always did gift exchanges, and that's what he
There was
bought.
a lot of pointless gifts there, but I went like above and beyond to give this person
Yeah.
something where it was like,
I clearly don't want to give you a real gift.
Yeah.
you're so right. Oh my God.
Do I know the person?
Oh, so funny.
And a
That
wreath,
is-
I forgot about the wreath hanger was like really fucked up.
What was the reaction?
She played it off like she
Yeah,
liked it.
she did.
She was nice about it.
What kind of balloons did they at
Just
least?
a bag of balloons.
$1.
And a wreath.
Dude,
I-
every time I hang out
hanger?
with my old Shanahan friends, they remember some shit I did that I totally
Wow.
forgot about. Holy fuck. Like, Eric's always bringing up shit where I'm like, oh my God. I can't believe I did that.
So I want to know. First, I want to know what you did with the X Files VHS tape. And I also want to know what else you got.
I feel bad about that.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I want to just throw it away.
You have to break. You have to break it to her that you're like, you got to be mean to her. You got to make an awkward situation.
No, you don't have to be mean.
Should I
have
break
to.
it in front of her?
No.
Should I be like, hey, I'm just taking out the garbage? Throw it in there. Step on the bag a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's I don't envy you being in that situation.
She's got
Isn't
it.
that fucking awkward?
It is, but she's got it bad for you for sure.
I know. I feel
you-
bad for
you
her.
have to hurt her
You gotta
feelings.
There's
do
nothing.
something.
That's what I'm
have to.
saying.
Now that you have her number, you have to text her and you have to text her.
Be like,
back.
hey,
You have to text her back and be like, "This was a sweet gift."
What if she kills me?
Well, I'll be thanking her the next day. I'll go in and be like, "Thank you." God,
Man, who's gonna give you guys Trulies when I'm gone?
She will. She'll be
Yeah,
the new. She'll
probably.
replace you on the
she'll
podcast.
be the new annoying fuck.
Yeah. The new dead weight on the podcast. No, so it's the present. So I got back in the work van, and I set it on the floor, and it's still sitting there, and that was like.
Oh, it's in a shared vehicle
you-
right now.
Well, I'm the only one driving it right now. My boss is on vacation.
Can you take a picture for it? Of it for us?
For it.
Yeah.
Hey, how
I mean, I
much?
can bring it here. You, when you guys,
Yes.
you guys want it?
No,
No.
I
I
I
want
can
to
bring
see
it to you guys.
It's
Kinda,
too sweet.
but I
It's
don't
too
want to like.
sweet of a
It is.
gift.
You can't. It's like.
That's
oh,
what's
Fucked up about it.
You can't keep it.
It is.
You can't
I would.
keep it.
If that was me, I'd be dying right now.
You can't. I would too. You can't keep it.
You guys are making me feel worse about it. I kind of forgot about it, but I was like, I'm going to bring it up on the show.
You have to hurt her feelings. You have to make it an awkward situation.
I don't know. I don't want to be a dick, though.
You don't
Well,
have to be a dick.
be
You
prepared
don't
to
have
get
be a
more
dick.
more
No, no, no.
VHS tapes.
You have to text her and be like, hey, sweet gift and everything.
I texted her and said thank you.
Yeah, I know, but like I'm
Because I have
saying,
to tell you what she texted me. She texted me and said, hey, just in case anything happens to that, I have the receipt.
Do you think she texted that to anybody else she works with?
Fuck
I guess.
no.
if anything happened, what does that even mean?
I don't fucking know.
If anything happens to that,
If like one
and
of
she's
the lights.
holding on to this receipt for you too. So it's not like she had it printed off.
She
as-
fucking bought that.
I know.
How much do you think she spent?
It had to have been off Etsy or something. It could have been like $20.
I was
Oh,
gonna say $30.
I was too. I was gonna say it was gonna be more than $20.
Where's my
Oh
phone?
God, I wish I would have had it. It's just sitting on the floor of the work van
wish
right
you
now.
brought it.
Like I should have. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Oh
It could turn into podcast lore eventually.
yeah, we could
It's a-
sell it one day.
It's a podcast relic.
You know what? I am gonna keep it.
Yeah,
she's-
keep it.
Now it
gonna-
has value to me.
Yeah.
She'll be the one that buys it and gives it to you.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Dude, it's like, are you searching for it right
Yep.
now? He's trying to find it.
He'll probably find it.
It's like a VHS tape, and it's
He'll
got
probably find it. It
X-Files.
sounds
I wrote
very
X-Files,
Etsy
like-
related.
I found it.
No, you didn't.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's probably it.
1633.
Where'd
Oh,
you
wow,
find it on
that's cheaper
Etsy?
than I
Etsy,
thought.
bruh. How
Oh
much?
my god,
Oh,
you're
she-
a fucking genius.
She selected a color.
What color did she get you?
I haven't turned it on. Actually, you know what? I think I did turn
I
it
see how
on.
much money she spent on shipping. Do you know how to? Oh yeah, I can just edit the
So
cart.
fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, please select a color. Green.
It might have been green. I don't fucking know. Jesus Christ.
She was like,
Do one of you guys
searching-
want it?
No, I mean you can bring it here. I'll store it here.
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
either
that's the
one of
thing
us.
is
One of us will
I'm
store
trying
it.
to keep my apartment really not a lot of clutter and
Minimalistic.
bullshit.
Dude, we can put it in the
store
shed.
yeah. One of us will.
I'll bring it over here next
Yeah.
time.
We can store it for you
Yeah.
at one of our places.
Like, I'll put it. I'll move it from the van into my car, which
Dude,
is parked right next
because
to it.
yeah,
Usually,
it'll be a podcast relic
She
at one
spent
point.
real money, man.
I know,
More
dude.
important than the real money. She spent she sat at her computer desk and went, I need to find the perfect gift for this guy.
She had to search.
What does he
bro.
like? Let me think of what he likes. Let me
got
start
that X-Files
Googling
hat.
around different. We've all done like the same thing for people that we like. You know what you had to do.
Yeah.
She did that for you, and she's not dating you. And
Never has been.
in
The last 2 years, I've probably talked. I've probably
let's
said.
call her right now. Let's do a cold call.
I do have her
on
number now. I didn't delete it.
What
You got to text her though.
What did she get everybody else?
I don't know.
You should ask
to-
You should ask like one of the people you know at the.
Oh, I thought you meant ask her. I'm like, I'm not
No,
gonna
no,
fucking
no.
do that.
So what'd you get, Jenny?
One of the person. Yeah.
I wouldn't know that mine's better.
One of the people that work there that you're closest to be like, hey, what did she get you? And I guarantee they're like, oh,
I don't. I'm not with close to anybody
cracker.
like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't really talk to anybody at work that much.
That's fascinating to me. That's really interesting. I like that story. It's heartbreaking.
So, but okay. So you're in my shoes.
I would
No, I'm
text
not,
her. Yeah.
bro.
If I'm in your shoes, I text her and like,
Not even
tell her
about
what's
that.
going on.
I would
Not
say
even
it to
about-
her in person.
Fuck that, dude.
He's
Yeah.
not gonna do it in person.
if she brings it up again,
Make it quick and honest.
if she brings it up
That's-
again, I
yeah.
will say something. I was going to when she originally gave me her spiel. If you remember the word
I
that I
remember the
used,
spiel. Yeah.
I was just editing this episode the other day, so it's fresh in my fucking mind. But I wanted to say something to her the whole time she was talking. I wanted to say I'm not single, but she walked away.
She still doesn't know.
Right. That's why you have to text
She
her.
has to know.
How would she know?
I don't know.
Have you thought of You have to. Well, she doesn't
Oh,
have social
my.
media. She probably doesn't know because of that.
She has an Instagram. I've posted.
Oh, you said she didn't have social media.
He's
And
trying
he's
to get us
following
to-
her.
I told you.
He's
I'm
following
not
her too.
following her. She's
Wow.
following me. Hers is. I've gone over.
Now I know why
I
she's
just
buying-
edited the podcast from the other day.
You gotta message her and let her know that you're dating someone. That's all you have to say. Be like, hey, I know we had this conversation a while back, but I am dating. Just say that. You have to do it. Otherwise, you're like, this is gonna continue.
It is.
You have to do something.
This is victim blaming.
That's not.
Otherwise, they're just gonna keep raping you.
Well,
If you
yeah.
keep dressing like that.
Have you ever had anything awkward like that happen to you, Dan? I was the girl in his case. I was not.
I'm trying to think if I've been either in that case. I don't think so.
I've definitely been.
Her.
I identify with her on this. I feel bad for her.
That's why you should know what you would want in her shoes.
Yeah,
Like,
but
you have
I
to-
also know that I'm retarded when I'm in that state of mind, and it doesn't
I
really
know.
matter what they say. Only time can heal this.
How old
have
is
to-
she?
She's in her 20s.
If you don't, you gotta text her. That's
She's
all. I'm
in
saying.
her 20s.
That's pretty bad.
Why the fuck do I have to be the one to teach her all this?
You don't have to teach it to her, but you have to tell her because she
Clearly
opened that
thinks
up.
she clearly thinks there's a future with you.
You know what's fucked up? She's not the only girl doing this to me right now, too.
Wow, who's the other one?
How are you swimming in this right
Boom,
now?
Yeah. Let's see the other one. Pull up a picture.
You
of the
know
other one.
who the other one is.
Do I?
Yeah.
Is it my sister or something? Like what?
Is it
It's
your?
my
I was
ex-girlfriend.
gonna say, is it your current girlfriend?
Oh, right. She's still on.
She's not
there?
really doing it anymore, but
was
she
gonna
was.
say,
They were
she-
both doing
yeah.
that at the same time.
The one you were just dating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for her too, even though she fucking
a-
dumped
She
me.
fucked that
Yeah,
up.
she's a cunt.
She fucked, and for your benefit, she fucked that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
agreed.
don't disagree, but it's like I still feel bad for her for some reason. I got this stupid over empathizing shit when it comes to at least this issue.
Yeah, I can
Because
see
I've
that.
been there.
Right. You have to do something though. By not doing it, you're making it worse by not doing anything. It sucks you're in that you have to do something about it to begin with, but you just do. You just have to do something because
Oh.
she opened that book and you got to be the one to close it.
That's fucked up.
It kind of is.
She's
fucked
like
up.
infecting
Yeah.
me with this.
It kind of is fucked up, but you have to.
I'll
I mean,
never do this to
yeah.
anybody ever again. And not that I ever think I'll have to.
This is
Well, it's
this
something
payback,
that-
bro. This is the God's
I
paying
guess
you
so.
back.
This is
You're right.
karma.
Yeah.
This is karma.
But hey, I'm kind of glad. It's kind of nice to be on the other end of it
oh,
because now you can understand never to do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, like it helps you. Mm-hmm. There's another situation in my life that was like that. I got ghosted by a girl really bad one time. And then when I got back from Oregon, I started dating a girl for a little while. And then somehow like I flipped like a 180. Just wanted nothing to do with her again.
been there.
It was crazy. I had never had that happen before.
Yeah.
Like and this girl was feeling it so much. And I just, like, I'm telling you, just out of nowhere, it's like, I can't do this.
I don't remember that girl.
You never met her.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
she was a
thanks.
nice girl.
Wow,
she
some
wasn't
friend.
ugly. There's nothing wrong with her. And I thought back to the time that girl ghosted me because I literally, some way back part of me was like, just stop talking to her.
Right.
But I couldn't do that. So I texted her right away. But I was engaged in that relationship. We met on a dating app. I had something to do with the foundations of it.
right.
You know, so I had an obligation there 100%. And I fulfilled them. But I even thought back to that girl that ghosted me because that hurt me bad.
Yeah, ghosting's it's rude as fuck.
Have you been ghosted?
I've been ghosted and I've ghosted.
Have you been
in both.
ghosted like when it was more than just a first date or something?
No.
Because that's what
That
made
would
it so
hurt. Yeah,
bad.
that would
It was our
hurt.
third. We had hung out 3 times and we just had sex for the first time, and I was so into
And
her.
you ghosted her after the
bad
first.
sign.
No.
I was
She
gonna
ghosted.
say-
This girl ghosted me.
Do you think it's
Oh.
related to your penis?
I don't
why
know.
she
It
ghosted
could.
you?
It could have been.
She grabbed her fingers and tried shoving them up your ass.
I don't lead off with that. No, I think. Maybe she didn't like the sex, but there was that whole thing. That girl was clearly hung up on her last relationship, and it was like red flag
Yeah.
after red flag,
Maybe
and
she
I was just
like
ignoring it.
Yeah.
So
That's-
I set myself up for that too.
that would suck. I've been ghosted and ghosted after one date, but never more than one.
That is fucked up.
What's that?
When somebody does it, I feel like one date it's still kind of fucked up to
is.
ghost because you can
It's
just send a
also
text and just say, "Hey,
Correct.
I'm just
That's-
not feeling it."
That's why it's fucked up to ghost. Like period. You know.
I think
at any point.
I think
but-
if you haven't gone on a date yet, though, perfectly fine to ghost.
But it's still just as easy to text it back and be like, hey, I'm not interested in continuing. You
It
know,
is,
it's
but I don't think it's.
as necessary.
Yeah,
Yeah. The more time and like dates you go on, like the more necessary it would be to like at least say something.
right.
But I mean, yeah, it'd be easy to do even after just talking for a couple days. But yeah,
Right.
you're right. So yeah, my recommendation is you should text her and tell her that you're seeing someone.
I might.
And like I said, the exact way I would word it, I'd be like, hey, just wanted to say thanks again for the gift. As a heads up, I know, we had you mentioned to me some feelings you had in the past. Just want to let you know I'm dating someone. That's all it has to be.
Yeah, that's totally
Couple,
reasonable.
Like, quick 2-sentence thing, just to let her know where you're at. You're not letting her down hard. You're not saying like, I don't like you. I don't want anything to do with you. You're just like, hey, just letting you know I'm dating someone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's nothing can happen even if I liked you. You don't have to say that, but that's what I'm gonna recommend. It'll make
Yeah,
your life.
you're probably
easier.
right. If she texts me again, I feel like then I'll do it.
Yeah, but something's gonna happen again at some point. in
You'd
time.
have to, like, sorry to be rude, but you'd have to be fucking retarded to think I was interested at this point. Mm-hmm. She sent me, before she went on her quote unquote spiel, she had sent me texts and I just didn't say shit.
Has she ever sent you nudes?
No.
There was a girl I went on a date with one time, and it didn't work out. So I texted her and was like, hey, I don't want to continue. I don't want to go on any more dates or whatever. I don't remember exactly what I said. But then her response to that was to send me a bunch of nudes.
Did it work?
I said thanks. No, it didn't work.
Were they flattering?
Flattering. Some of them were like, she was like a bigger girl. She wasn't like super attractive.
Was her name Bessie?
Yeah. It was Bessie.
Was her name Free Willy?
She wasn't that big.
No.
She was like like Babe Pig in the City.
I was just about to say Babe.
Yeah. She wasn't Free Willy big, but she was Babe Pig in the City big. Cute but chubby, like a pig. Mm-hmm. You see it and you're like, that's cute, but it's a little on the big side.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I don't. I agree. I don't think there's anything wrong with that either.
I'm normally not into thick chicks, but every once in a while I see one.
Yeah, sometimes
I would totally bang.
sometimes it works.
Said it was fine when he did it.
But no, yeah. So they were. I mean, I saw them and I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, it didn't. Her gambit did not pay off. It didn't make me be like, oh, you know what? I do want to date you.
What kind
more.
of guy would that work on?
It would work on like a scummy guy. She was kind of a scummy girl. That was part of the reason I didn't want.
You told me about that girl. That fucking date sounded like a nightmare. I don't know if you want to say. I don't know if you want to like recap that, but that's fucking hilarious.
I can. It wasn't
nightmare.
I'm trying to even like remember.
You got to talk about what you bought.
Oh yeah. So
that's the funniest part of it.
No, the funniest part was like we met in a parking lot of a closed down grocery store.
So romantic.
And I brought
what a scumbag this guy is. Hey baby, you want to meet me in this abandoned lot?
No, it wasn't my suggestion. I was gonna I was gonna get slices of cheesecake for her. So I went to
an open restaurant.
Yeah, I
or
went
an open business. Sorry,
one that is still in business. So I went to Baker's Square, which has since closed down.
I was just gonna ask that if it was still open.
It was obviously still open because I went there and got cheesecake from there.
But not now.
It's not open now.
She ate all the fucking cheesecake.
Yeah, so I went and got 2 slices of cheesecake, and like we were gonna meet at her house, but she was in like a weird living situation, like with her like mom and like siblings, and they had like 1,000 like cats and dogs.
Oh God!
It sounded like they lived in like a really shit, which was like kind of sweet. Like I guess they rescue them and like
eat them.
It's not even legal in the Joliet area to have more than 3 cats and dogs.
Like combined, like
yeah.
So like you can have 6.
No.
So okay, 3 total.
3 total.
Yeah.
They definitely had more than 3. Which I think you could probably. I think there are some like homes and people that could get away with more than 3 pets.
Yeah, nobody's gonna call on it.
No, like if you told me that you had like 2 dogs and 2 cats, I'd be like, you can get away with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Especially cats. Like cats are pretty self-sufficient. You could have 4 cats, and I'd be like,
Nobody
whatever.
cares.
I wouldn't in my apartment. It's
Fuck
a little
that.
small
I
for
gotta
that.
pee real quick. Well, I gotta pee. You're not getting on with your story. Here, let's hear it.
I don't want to.
I'll just have to pee the whole time.
No, go pee. Go pee. Go.
Let's hear it.
Go. I'm already
Go
checking
pee.
my phone. I'm already checking my phone. I don't even care about peeing no more.
All right, so continue your.
So I went to Baker's Square to get cheesecake. I got 2 slices of cheesecake. And I was gonna meet her at her house, but something was going on. She like fights with her parents or whatever.
Oh, such a red flag.
Lives with her parents. She fights with them. I think like some strange guy was living there too. Like that.
That she's fucking.
Was it a big house?
No, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I said no. It could be big. I'm gonna guess that it wasn't big. I'm gonna guess it was a glorified trailer. Yeah, but like some strange guy was living there too, who's like a family friend. Could have been fucking him. I doubt it. I don't care at all. I don't care one bit. Not at all.
You're a cuck.
Do I care? So she's like, hey, do you want to meet in the old Ultra Foods parking lot?
Why does she suddenly sound like a guy?
Hey, yo, what up, bro? You want to meet me over here?
I'm bringing my dick over there.
Yo,
to
bring
you.
me some cheesecake, motherfucker.
So she says she wants to meet in the parking lot.
Yeah.
That's a red flag, too. What kind of dumpy bitch wants to go on their first date in a fucking abandoned, what store?
Ultra Foods.
Ultra Foods. Not even like a good store.
Not even like a Target or something. you
Yeah.
know?
Target.
Like a ghetto ass, like even worse than like a Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Think of like the Walmart in your
Walmart can at least stay in business.
Yeah, think of like the worst Walmart in your area, and Ultra Foods is even worse than that. So we met in this abandoned parking lot, and we were there talking for hours. It was summer, and I got there, and it was the middle of the day, and when I left, it was dark out. We were there for probably 5 or 6 hours.
Why didn't you guys like decide to go anywhere?
There's like restaurants right around there.
Because like we weren't even planning on staying very long. Like she had something like she was in like a mode. She was in like a weird mood or something. So like
That sounds like such a mess.
It
yeah.
does.
Oh my god.
So my thought was like, hey, we'll meet and have like cheesecake and like I'll take off or whatever. It was just like a first introduction. It wasn't like, let's have like this date, whatever. It was just like, hey, let's meet up real quick. Like the equivalent of like a coffee date, like, hey, let's grab a cup of coffee.
Do you think she
sometime.
wanted to like blow you in your car or something?
Guarantee she would have if I asked. I guarantee it.
Well, that would have been awesome.
She kept hugging me.
Wait, what?
Too. Yeah, she like would not stop hugging me.
Oh, she wanted you to make a move.
Totally. I wasn't going to because she smelled like cat piss.
Oh my god.
God.
So
I hate everything about this girl.
So I get there, and I don't remember who got there first. It was around the same time, whatever. That doesn't matter. But so we're both there now, and
Did she drive?
she drove.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
she
did her
drove.
car look like?
She had like her car was fine. It was.
Did
like,
you see the inside?
Yeah, I did because we leaned against her car the whole time.
How many cats were in it?
None.
How
But
many
yeah,
insane
she-
clown posse hoodies?
I have no reason to think she was a juggalo, but she was a juggalo. You know what I mean?
No.
Was her car messy on the inside?
No messy. It wasn't like pristine,
Yeah.
but it was like it was
Fair
no
enough.
different than like
Mine of yours.
any of our cars.
Gotcha.
Mine's usually pretty messy, to be
Mine
honest.
too.
Yeah, it was like, it was probably like a mid to late 2000s four-door sedan. Clearly like not on its last leg. It wasn't super dirty, wasn't super clean. It was
Yeah.
It was totally legit. Anyone that I know could have a car like that.
So you guys pull up.
So we get there, she gets out and she's just in like a t-shirt and sweats.
No, she did not show
Yeah.
up in fucking
Looks
sweatpants.
super frumpy.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah, in the sweatpants.
What a pathetic piece of shit.
The sweatpants
Seriously.
and the t-shirt.
What? Dude, you
Gar-
you shouldn't even be going to Walgreens in
Don't think her-
sweatpants.
I agree.
She shows up on like a date in fucking sweatpants? What a degenerate piece of shit.
Was she trying to pull off that I'm just rolled out of bed, but I'm still cute look? Or was she just like, I am a piece of shit? I did just roll out of bed.
Yeah, that one. That one.
She's living it for real. She's
Yeah, she's living
legitimately
it for real.
a dumpy mess.
She was dumpy. She was frumpy.
Ew, dude.
Yeah. She was looking rough. And like I said, she smelled like cat piss. But she gets there and she goes for the hug right away, which is fine. I'm not opposed to hugs, right away. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm not like some people are like weird with hugs.
I am.
I'm usually weird about hugging a litter box.
Well, I didn't know she was a litter box until I hugged her. But yeah, so I don't mind. Like if I meet someone and they want to hug right away, no problem. Even if it's a guy or whatever, I don't mind hugs.
That's not true.
If I met a guy in the camp, I'd hug back for sure.
I think you would.
Yeah. I don't mind hugs. I
don't
think
really
hugs
like
are
that.
anything.
As
I
a
hate
side
them.
note,
Yeah.
I don't really like that with guys.
I
like,
didn't
why are
think
you
you
hugging
did.
me?
I don't like
Yeah.
with anybody.
I don't mind like the one hand like shoulder pat like
Right.
a hey, how's it going?
I don't like that either.
That's
I,
why
I have no
yeah.
problems with
I've-
that, but a full on like, dude,
Yeah.
you gotta get in here and hug me, man. It's like, calm
Yeah.
down, dude.
That's why I don't hug either one of you. But like I've had friends over the years where I hugged them every time I saw them, guy friends.
I've told my family not to hug me anymore, and I've told people at work not to touch me.
Yeah.
I always hug my family.
They still, when I told them not to hug me anymore, they did it more.
Yeah.
Now I just don't mention it, and they still hug me. But I've seen people at work like touch. You know how Carl does it. He'll be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Carl's
He'll-
a big hugger
Yeah,
in
he
general.
did. He's
too.
a big. He touches people a lot.
He's a very emotional man.
Yeah.
He cried the other day.
I know.
Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't. Somebody else
Peter
told
tell
me.
you?
He did.
Yeah.
Um,
And then I started crying. Did he tell
He
you that
told me that, too.
Because when I see someone cry, I start like
That's
someone
what I told him.
like. If I see someone that I like cry, it'll make me cry.
I told my family that you wear your heart on your sleeve, like you're an
Totally.
emotional guy.
Yeah.
And they were like, "You're Dan, the tall guy." I'm like, yeah.
Like if you guys were sad enough to cry right now, I'd start crying too. Guarantee.
I believe it.
Guarantee it.
I don't know. Never done that in front of Dan.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dan. You always. I don't know how you are with other people, but I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know. You're just really quick to shit on me and everything I fucking say.
Oh, don't get like he's the first person to make fun of me, but I also believe that if I was in an emotion,
If that,
like
yeah.
when Kevin passed, I remember you were pretty I don't know if the word supportive is, but you were empathetic for sure.
super empathetic.
And there
I
were a
don't
lot
think
of
you're
people-
a dick or anything, but
No,
you don't
but-
come off to
but
me
I
like a
haven't-
empathetic guy.
But I haven't seen you in a position where like I really thought you were like really downtrodden. Like when you've been in and out of relationships, I've been supportive.
Oh, you've always been cool.
That's my point. Like,
Yeah.
But
like
you
I
also,
don't think I don't think you're a
right,
dick.
right.
But you also don't air. Like I think you're more closed off than most. Mm-hmm. So I think if
I don't
you
know if that's true.
I haven't
is.
seen you in a position where you've cried. Like I've never seen you cry.
I don't really cry in front of people.
That's my point. Like, but if you did, I would too. Just
I'll
out
say
of, like,
I'll say as a admission though, or a confession.
Yeah.
I cry almost every day.
I cry all the time.
really.
Yeah.
What about?
It's not, I'm
every
not even
day.
necessarily sad. I cry when I'm happy and I'm
Yeah.
by myself and I'm listening to a song.
Yeah.
really?
A tear will
I get
come
like
out of my
that,
eye
too. I get like that
easily.
Too.
If I'm writing music, it is very very common for me to be like crying half the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe that's why I don't cry in front of people. I don't have to.
Right. Maybe.
Wow.
I'm just a big gay mess all by myself. So like, what do I need to cry in front of you guys for?
Right.
We put on my eyeliner and everything.
Well, if
Would you
did-
fuck me?
If you did, I'd Anyway, what were we talking about?
The girl, she showed up and she
So,
smelled like cat piss.
yeah.
She hugged you a lot.
Showed up and she came in for the hug. She smelled like cat piss, whatever.
Whatever.
And we talked for like a few seconds just about whatever, and then I was like, "Oh, here's the cheesecakes." She goes, "Oh, thanks." Takes them both, puts them in her car.
No
Yeah,
fucking way.
like the
What?
Anyone-
What a
Why would
fucking
you think like
scumbag.
these are both mine?
anyone in her situation would think like, "Oh, he got two. We're both gonna eat a slice of cheesecake." Not.
Did you bring
I'm gonna
forks
take 'em
and shit
both.
too?
Yeah, they were in the bag. So like it was.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that makes it so much worse.
And
Who
doesn't
the
it-
fuck brings someone 2 pieces of cheesecake?
Right.
Hey, I brought you 2 pieces of cheesecake. I'm good.
Yeah, take
Doesn't
them
it-
home and I'll take them home and eat them both.
Doesn't that cheesecake have to be chilled?
Yeah, cheesecake's usually refrigerated.
So that
Okay.
shit wasn't even. Did she eat them in front of you?
No, she put them in her car and like she ate them
They sat there
later.
for like 5 or 6
Oh,
hours
easily
in the
Easily.
summer.
In the summer.
I hope she got fucking sick.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope she
did.
puked in her litter box.
She sent me a snap.
rolled around in it like she usually does. Nasty.
Yeah, because she sent
What
me
the fuck?
a snap later where she was eating them, and she
What the
to
fuck?
to her credit.
A mukbang? She sent you a
yeah,
mukbang?
she did.
What's a
Before it was
mukbang?
popular. Oh, you don't
It's
want
like
to know.
it's like where people stream on Twitch and they're just eating
Oh.
and they're fat.
But it's like
it's
this, like-
disgusting.
I hate that.
It's like a huge like feast. It's like
I'm
a,
glad I didn't.
it's like a
it's
whole
like a
pizza.
20
I'm done.
pound crab, and they like dip it in all this
So,
sauce, and it gets all over their fingers.
Eric does mukbangs then when he eats like the whole jugs of mayo and shit.
kind of, but that's
Okay.
more
What
of
if-
like a
Yeah.
food challenge.
We'll have to show you like a picture of like what the setup looks
I'm
like.
good.
You
I
just have
don't-
to see the setup.
Yeah, just
You just have
see
to
what
see
it
like
is.
what they eat.
It's
and
just
they eat the
it's,
whole thing.
it's just a cow grazing. That's all it is.
We'll show you. I'll show you a picture later. But so okay, so I give her the cheesecake. She puts them in her car, and then we keep talking.
That is so. I have to say one thing about that though, because two things. One of two things is happening there. Either she's such a greedy bitch that she's just like, I'm just gonna take these for myself, or she's such a autistic idiot that it just went right over her head that like this was for both of us.
It went over because that's where I was just about to say that, and then we started talking about the mukbang thing. Because to her credit, she did later that day or the next day say like, "Oh, I just thought about it, and you probably got 2 because you wanted us both to eat the cheesecake."
Did
And I
she
was like,
apologize?
Yeah, she felt like shit, and I was like, "Yeah, that is why. No big deal."
She should feel like shit for so many more reasons than that though.
By that point, I was done.
Yeah.
That was like the least of my worries. I would.
You'd already seen her naked by that point.
I'd have given her 1,000 cheesecakes just to get out of that situation.
Yeah. God.
But so yeah, we just talk, and the whole time we're talking, I say maybe in the 5 to 6 hours that we're hanging out, I probably say like 3 sentences. She's like filibustering this whole time about like all the shitty stuff that's going on in her life. I felt like I was,
And
a
I'm sure she's the
therapist.
victim in every situation.
Probably. I can't really remember. I don't think she like was. I don't think so, really, to be honest with you. I don't think she was like being like, "Oh, this is all happening to me." I think she was just saying like, "Here's how like the shitty stuff that goes on."
Who meets someone the first time in person
dude.
and tells them all their problems and isn't
was
like going for like crybaby points? Like, oh, pity me. Oh my God.
Well, she had less of like a sad tone about everything and more of like a mad tone.
God, that's even worse somehow.
It is.
Oh!
It is. So that's why I don't think she was like trying to like play like a victim like pity party, but it was still terrible.
Oh,
I hate cheesecake all of a sudden.
yeah.
It makes you sick, right? So yeah, she for the whole time she's just like nonstop, like rapid fire, talking about her exes who are like trying to kill her, telling me about like
Bullshit.
molestation stories
Oh,
and
God.
like, troubles with the law and getting into fights and like, dude, it was like I was by the end of it, I needed to see a therapist. I was telling like Carl at the time after it happened.
Yeah.
When I left, I was driving away and I was shaking. I was like traumatized.
You were probably fucking hungry because she ate your cheesecake.
And we were out there all day.
You had no sugar left in your body.
Summer. But yeah, like every 10 minutes when there would be like a break in one of her stories, she'd be like, "Can I just hug you again? You're just a great hugger." And
What
like
the
we just
She sounds.
hugged
Was
her
she
like
high
1,000
or
times.
She's
She
probably
could've
on
been high. She
on
could've been high.
speed. She
She-
might have been on speed.
she
That's,
did.
yeah.
That's possible.
She's
She
probably on some sort of prescription. pill.
definitely, yeah, probably. She definitely smoked weed, but that wasn't my reaction to weed when I have it is to go crazy like that. But it was a nightmare. So I texted her the next day, and was like, "Hey, I don't want to continue, like getting into a relationship with you." And then that night, she started sending me a bunch of nudes. It started off as an accident, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It was like I got a snap from her and I opened it and it was her tits. And then I didn't say anything. And then she messaged me a couple minutes later and was like, "Oh, did you see a picture of my tits just now? Oh, that was supposed to go to someone else. Oh, what a mistake." And then she sent me like 50 nudes
So
that were just like stored on her phone. I saw her butthole. I saw everything. There was no secret left. I
Oh
saw
my
everything.
God. Dude, sending a butthole pic, that's
To
like
someone that you met the previous day, who that day that you sent him a butthole pic said they didn't want anything to do with you.
yeah.
So yeah, that was. I don't remember why we started
So,
talking about that story.
Was that the worst date you've ever been on?
Yeah.
I can't imagine it getting
Yeah,
worse.
that was the worst.
What's the worst date you ever been on, Mike?
I haven't been on many.
You had to have had
I
a
don't
bad
know.
one.
I haven't dated many different girls. It's been like the same girl for like a long period of time.
Did you guys have any dates when you like first started dating, or even later? Like, it doesn't have to be like a game breaking.
Oh, okay.
date.
I
It could
got
just be
a
like
good one.
Yeah, it could be
So-
not the girl's fault.
Our-
It could just be a bad date.
Our- just not worked out
I got a
well.
good one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
On our first year anniversary, we went out to eat at a restaurant, and the
Baker
waiter,
Square.
the McDonald's, and the waiter at
real?
McDonald's was
Waiter at McDonald's.
he was somebody that we went to class with because we met in college.
Oh, makes
Oh.
sense.
And
so they wanted to catch up with you.
he pulled up a chair
Oh, what?
and sat at our table the entire time.
the entire time while he's working.
and asked, yes, while he's working, and asked if we could be friends. Like asked, and
that's
then
weird.
and then I left a bad review for the restaurant saying what had happened. The guy was a total dick.
How fucking
Says
mad
that-
were you?
Weird.
I was enough to like. We'll leave a bad
Go on
review.
Yelp.
Yeah.
He was Yelp
You know
mad.
what's funny though is
Why-
like I'm telling you like tell this girl
That's what-
fuck
yeah.
up, but I don't think I said anything to
I
him
was
at the
just
time.
gonna call you out on that.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say
I
like,
was-
"Hey, we're actually on a date, if you don't mind"?
I did tell we did tell him like a couple of times like this is our anniversary. He's like, oh that's cool, and then continue to talk about like bullshit.
That's
Fuck.
really.
And
is
we
he
were
autistic?
just in the same class. We didn't even talk to each other during this class.
So he just like recognized you. And the fact that it was in the college town makes me think he probably sees classmates all the time. Mm-hmm. So it's not even like he was. Wow, that's weird.
That was probably the
That
worst
is a
one.
bad date.
That does sound bad.
Did you have sex afterwards?
Probably
With
I don't
him?
know.
Nice.
Well, that's what I thought he was asking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I probably had
That's what
sex
I'm
with him.
saying. Yeah, I probably did. I don't know.
There's so many guys that show up
Yeah.
on my dates. I end up fucking.
He gave me this drink with a strange taste to it. I
Yeah.
don't know. Next thing I knew, I woke up and
I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
I was having
can't.
sex with him.
I don't feel like
That's
I like
pretty
ever.
bad though.
That is
Yeah.
bad.
I
because
don't
that would
really-
piss me off.
Yeah.
You're trying to like celebrate a cute thing.
You're trying to get some romantic vibes
Yeah.
going, and you got some fucking dude just
right.
Yeah.
sticking his
It
face
was
in it.
awkward, and he pulled up a chair and turned it backwards so he's off.
Oh, let's wrap, guys.
Yeah. Did he like see your food and was like, "Oh, that looks good," and like dip his finger in it?
I honestly I don't remember.
You
He
don't remember
could've,
anything about this.
Because you
day.
fucking blacked out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In rage,
But like,
probably.
like I don't do dates. We don't like have like a date day.
Yeah.
or anything.
No. Now that yeah.
Because
Especially
like
at this point, I would
first
think.
first real relationship I was in, maybe we went on a few dates, but like was like friends were always there. And then the second relationship probably did go on dates, but I don't remember any of them. And then this one has just been so long.
Right.
I think my worst date, at least in recent memory, was I met a girl on Bumble, and she looked really good in the pictures. Really good. I even blew off our friend to hang out with this girl.
Yeah.
And because I was texting her on the app, and then she wouldn't respond for like a day. So I was like, she's probably talking to a bunch of dudes or something, you know? And then one day she messages me back, and I said, well, what do you got going on today or something? She's like, nothing, you want to hang out? And I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, yeah. So we go. I walked in. And like I said, I broke off plans with a friend. And I was like, dude, this girl's so hot. Like, or I said something like that. Like, dude, she's really good looking. I'm sorry, dude. And then I walk in and instantly, yeah, Dan knows what I'm talking about.
It took a second. To
I'm
click,
surprised
but
you
yeah,
didn't
no,
fucking react
it took me a
sooner.
moment.
Walked
It took
in
me a
where?
moment.
I walked in. It was some fucking place out a couple towns over. It was like a fish place.
Okay,
or
like a
something.
restaurant.
A seafood
Okay.
place. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't like an abandoned Ultra Foods.
Well, that's why I asked.
She had some level of class. But
She had leggings on and not sweatpants.
dude, I would love if a girl shows up in
Totally.
leggings.
At
Leggings
least-
are hot.
Yeah, sweatpants are like the ugly version of leggings.
Yeah, they're like baggy and
Yeah, you can't
just
even see. You don't
trashy
even-
looking.
Right.
I have to pee again. Before you
What
go
the
any
hell
further.
is going on with
I
this,
know.
dude? You have
Well,
fucking
you know, welcome back to my
Oh,
player.
you're right. Oh, we'd be at work and he would pee. He did more peeing than working. For sure.
Okay, so we walk in to this place. It's like a fish place. And I didn't realize it was so expensive, but right away I walked in and I'm sure I had a visual response of disappointment. She looked nothing
Yeah.
like her pictures. And I was seriously in my head, every fiber of my being was saying, just get in your car and fucking leave.
That's got to be really because
It was that bad. I was
What
like,
did
fuck.
she look like? What was the main differences?
Dude, she just knew the angles.
yeah. That's because like, I mean, almost every date I've been on from like a dating app, the girls are not as attractive as they are in their picture.
Yeah.
But I've never had it so bad where I was like contemplating walking away.
Yeah.
That's
it
bad.
was that bad. I'm pretty sure the pictures were kind of old. She wasn't she'd clearly
blown
put
it
on
up?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but and it was the most fucked up part was she had really, really nice teeth in all the pictures. Really, really nice. But when you saw her from the side, they were like sticking forward in a weird way.
Oh, that's-
it was
that's
crazy.
freaky.
But if she did it, if she did the picture, they looked
That's
great.
freaky.
It was like her best quality in the pictures.
That's like, do you remember that Seinfeld episode with the Jerry dated that girl who looked different in different
Different lighting, yeah.
That's what that reminds
He's
me
just
of.
like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. That reminds me. I was watching Seinfeld the other day.
Yeah.
And I was having. I haven't watched it in so long. I was having
good.
such a good fucking
It's such a
time,
good show.
and it was making me think: what are the best sitcoms?
Seinfeld's up there. For
That's
sure.
got to be on the list. But what are the other contenders?
What's exactly a sitcom?
Situational comedy.
But does it have to be like live action?
Probably, because then I'd say The Simpsons.
Me too. That's what I was asking for.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Let's say that would. I think the cartoon would be a different category.
Seinfeld's definitely probably number one.
Would The Office be one of them?
That's
The
another
Office,
contender.
Curb
for
Curb
sure.
Your Enthusiasm.
Never seen
I don't
it.
really like Curb
Oh,
that
you guys
much.
are
It's not as
crazy.
big.
I just
not
never
as
seen
good.
it.
You guys
It's
are
clearly not
nuts.
as good as Seinfeld though.
Sometimes Sometimes it is.
I don't
Sometimes
know. I couldn't get into
because
it.
George is my favorite character in Seinfeld,
Yes.
and Larry David is George.
There was like funny I don't know. I need to try it
my
again.
God, you
I need to
do,
try it
You
again.
do. I love that fucking show.
But what are the other contenders? Like, what's the best sitcom? Because Seinfeld might be it.
People are gonna say like Friends.
Fuck that.
I
Do you
agree.
like Friends?
I hate white people because of that show.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm in
any,
a room with no one that likes Friends.
I don't know any man that loves Friends.
I
That's like,
do.
Fuck it, who?
Somebody we used to work with.
He's a white woman.
He is.
He is a white woman. That
He
actually
is.
doesn't surprise me now that you've told me that.
Yeah.
I know someone that likes Friends.
Oh,
That's a man.
here's another shitty. You like this show? Is Gilmore Girls?
I do like Gilmore Girls.
It's not like a contender at
MASH.
best.
MASH.
I never really got into MASH. Honestly, I don't want to say this because it's like not politically correct. No, but the Cosby Show.
Oh, it's a good
Cosby
show.
Show
It's a
was a good
fucking
show.
awesome
It is a good
show.
show.
Yeah.
It was a great show.
It was.
Would Munsters be one? Because that was great too.
Munsters
Munsters
was a
would
great
be-
show.
yeah.
You're right.
Oh, Andy Griffith. That
Andy
was
Griffith great.
phenomenal.
All these old sitcoms are better than the new ones, without a doubt.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What's it?
Parks and Rec? Parks and Rec, I like.
I didn't like that as much as The Office.
I like that probably
Agreed.
just as much, if not more than The Office.
A lot of people like it more than The Office. I was shocked when someone said that.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's the
I'm
only
like
person
up
I
there.
know. Dan is.
There was
person I know.
just some people that played in like other bands. They were like, "What? You don't think Parks and Rec is better?" It's like
That's so good. Parks and Rec was so great.
Well,
it wants to be The Office.
I feel like people
At
are always
first.
like, when it comes to Parks and Rec, like get through this portion or this portion and then it's good. But with The Office, start to finish, it's really good.
No, that's not true.
Not to finish.
Opposite.
I've never finished it.
Oh, you
That's why-
fucking
yeah,
dumb
there's a
fuck.
couple,
It's the
like-
opposite. Parks and Rec actually finished when it should have. Parks and Rec is a show that like there's only one episode of Parks and Rec that I don't like rewatching. But there's like multiple seasons of The Office that I don't like rewatching.
It's true, but I still think The Office. I don't know. I just thought the characters were better. I thought the acting was better.
Okay, now
I don't like
Yeah.
what's her face, the main.
April. Oh, Leslie Nope. I
She's
don't
a
like her
horrible
either.
actress.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember her name.
Amy Poehler. Wow, Jinx.
You owe me a Truly.
You took my Truly.
Now I have.
Now I'm
Thule.
straight.
Now I have Thule's.
you have the 3 hands.
Holy shit!
I just said you held up 3 hands.
Oh my god! See, I
retards.
made a good joke in there, and then you guys
Took the show
Retarded.
from you.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, okay, if you throw in cartoons in there as well, with
Simpsons?
Simpsons I think Simpsons is better than all of
probably
them.
number one.
see. I can't say that it's not. I mean, I like it, but I never watched it. Like,
But The Simpsons
lot.
is even more egregious than The Office, where like there's probably more than 10 seasons of The Simpsons that are unwatchable. If
Yeah,
not
but out of, like, 30
15 or
seasons.
well, yeah, they're on 30 seasons, but really probably only the first 10 are good.
They're that good.
They are that good.
That's my
You're
favorite
right.
show.
The first,
it,
like,
it is a great show,
Yeah.
but I'm not like seasoned enough to say it's better than anything else. Because I mean, every time it's on, I like it.
it's fucking. If you get an episode in the first 3 seasons,
I was renting them from
That's the
work. I
best.
think I actually rented the 4th season.
4's probably
Still a
good
great
too.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it all.
It starts
that I watched.
getting like in like 99, I think, is when they start.
When-
They're still good, but you're starting to be like, ooh, it's getting a little. It's
When
starting
fa-
to sell out.
When Family Guy came out is when it started to
like
really
99,
suck.
yeah.
What about South Park?
I've seen like 4 episodes.
South Park.
It's a great.
I know,
show.
that's what I hear.
That's
So
another,
we're like the opposite on South Park and
Yeah.
Simpsons. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm in the
man,
middle
it's
'cause I love them both.
oh man, which is better?
The Simpsons.
Is it?
The Simpsons.
I watched an
I'd say
episode.
this South Park's still watchable though. I was watching brand new episodes. They're funny as fuck.
I agree. I agree with that.
but they're,
the
like,
best
still
of the
way-
Simpsons are like heads and feet above the best of South Park.
I watched. I am a big 24 fan, and
Not a
I was
sitcom.
in the middle of watching it, and then I watched a South Park episode where they do like a 24 bit.
Yeah.
It was so spot on that I had to stop watching 24.
South Park is so. Oh wow. South Park is super spot on with. They are sharp.
yeah.
Wait, where?
Matt and Trey.
How do we get into this? You were telling a
He
story.
was still talking about.
He said
his
something about
fat
Seinfeld.
girlfriend.
Oh,
I was
fat
just,
girl,
I,
yeah.
I finished that story basically.
Oh,
just
cool.
she just
Worst
didn't look.
date?
She was just
it's
ugly.
good, and we ended up switching restaurants that we were at because we both looked at the prices and I was like, man, if you were a little bit better looking, I might pay that. No, honestly, that's
You should
probably
have
true.
known because like seafood's like the most expensive.
Yeah, it was like at least $20 a plate.
Yeah,
Like,
that sounds about right.
and I'm
I-
way too cheap for that.
I was at work and I'm
yeah.
like known as the cheap guy, and I asked them like what the normal going rate is for a steak. Like, what's the average price for a steak? $50.
I was gonna
Oh,
guess like
no
40 or
way.
50.
No way. You can get a really good steak for way cheaper than that. But I
Well-
guess probably not in the city.
Probably not up there.
Yeah. Everything's like crazy expensive.
Here's another thing that was bad about that date, though. She ate like a fucking pig.
well, you said she
Well,
was
yeah, it
fat.
was a
Yeah,
pig.
you're
But I mean,
right.
is that would that be a turnoff for you guys if somebody just like ate like
She mukbanged.
she basically mukbanged in front of me? I ate like
so.
light because she said something about, oh, let's just grab a drink and some
How
food,
how
and I just grabbed something light because
how intense did she go with it?
I think she got a steak and she got mashed potatoes and a baked potato.
Nice.
Well, she's a fucking. Every girl loves their fucking carbs.
yeah.
That's a lot of fucking food, dude.
Was this girl black?
Yes.
I now I'm remembering this story.
That's
more.
why I went to the
Now I'm
seafood
remembering
place.
this story more. Yeah, that's why it was a mukbang.
But I was totally down from the pictures, but dude,
I remember.
I saw
this.
her in person.
I'm remembering
No.
this more now.
I'm married to somebody that doesn't.
Is black.
I've never seen finish. I've seen her finish a bowl of cereal when she was pregnant. That's the most I've ever seen her eat.
She's like
50 calories.
yeah,
Yeah.
but she's also like 50 pounds. So
It's soaking wet. Yeah. When she
Yeah.
was pregnant, she was 50 pounds.
yeah, exactly.
And you said, you get back down to 25. You want to divorce? You cow.
Fuck. What else we got?
We're states, and then we're talking about
We
Christmas
never
presents.
finished.
What did you
yeah,
get
we
for
never
Christmas?
finished Christmas presents. I was just thinking that. Too.
I got a funny present.
Can you like splice these so that like all the Christmas stuff's together?
I think it's
That would
funny.
be that would be impossible.
That's impossible.
I
Okay.
can-
At
I
this
can-
point.
Okay.
I can tell you something funny I got for Christmas.
Tell me everything.
So
you got for
everybody told me
Christmas.
make a Christmas list. Make a Christmas list,
Okay.
Michael. I did. I'm over 30 years old. I made a Christmas list.
You're over
And
40 years old. Be
On the-
honest.
I'm over 50. And on my Christmas list, on the very top, I wrote sights for my gun. That's the number one thing I wanted.
Right.
But what did I get? I got
Socks.
I got socks.
Everyone gets Mike's socks.
I did get
You
socks.
got to be sick of it by this point.
No way.
Oh,
Because
shit.
they get holes in them real quick. And
Yeah,
I
I would
sorry.
actually
Yeah.
like a pair,
Yeah.
like a bag
Tara's-
of socks.
Tara's mom always put underwear in people's stockings. And last year she said she was going to stop doing it. And I said, no, I count on that. Don't stop.
Yeah.
That's what gets me through the year.
Have you?
Tara got me this cardigan.
Oh, it's a new one. Let me feel it. It feels very good. You
warm-
wear a cardigan every time you've been here.
They're my new hoodie.
Thing?
They are
Yeah.
they are so comfortable.
I like cardigans.
They're so easy to
I like
put
the
on
hood,
and take
though.
off. I know. That's the only thing.
Do they make hooded cardigans? It's just a hoodie.
I'm new to the
just
game.
a hoodie.
yeah,
you got to invent that.
We should go into business together.
Let's do it. I've been thinking about
We should make
business.
merch with our logo that we don't have.
Yeah.
A hooded
I can't
cardigan
make
with
us
our
a logo.
logo. Mike can make us a logo.
We can make Jason make us a logo.
There you go.
That'd be.
What did
there
you
you
get
go.
for Christmas?
Before we do that, I wanted to ask you, since you started talking about video games, have you? No, I'll tell you what I got for Christmas first. We'll go back to that. I asked my mom for a nice set of knives, like cooking knives. That's what I wanted.
That's a pan. Dan.
Well, I was
That
doing
hand
like a
motion.
chop 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 chop
God,
chop.
I need
chop.
video like on Dan so everybody
I
can see how
want one
awkward
on
he
your
is.
face
Yeah.
because, like, when you're talking about that girl, your facial expressions
Yeah,
are
that was
priceless.
great. They were. So I got a nice set of knives. I'll have to show you before you leave. They actually are pretty. They're awesome, and they're super sharp. They're really expensive. And then I got. What else did I fucking get? My girlfriend got me a.
Oh yeah. And then I want to know what you got her.
Yeah, we'll do.
Same thing with you and your Jew.
Right. Yeah.
I got-
Because we got new girlfriends, so
Yeah.
that's an important Christmas.
She got me a great gift. I use it all the time. Like a little camera.
Dildo. Oh, sorry.
Camera?
A little camera.
Oh,
For
a
what?
Security camera.
Yeah, I
Oh.
use it to see my cats.
Perfect.
So
That's
and,
great.
and it can move around. It's on like an app on my phone, night vision and everything. You can move it. I could press a button to speak through it. So like I'll.
That's
call
like a
to my
security
cats.
thing.
That's nice.
Yes,
You would know if anybody broke
it's
in
both.
here.
Yeah, it hits a couple different things. But
That's a badass gift.
Can it
it's a good
record?
one. It can record if I've got an SD card. I don't have one yet though, but it can record. And
not
it's
expensive,
Super easy to set
retard.
up. Literally just plugged it in and downloaded the app,
That's
and it was
awesome.
done.
And what you can? It's 360 view or something.
It's not 360. It's probably like 150, but it can see in that angle it's at. It can see everything out of the corner.
Yeah.
So what did you get her? Because it's your first Christmas.
I got her a bracelet, a Pandora bracelet.
What's Pandora bracelet?
It's like a
like that
Pandora's
place
like
in
a
the mall.
brand. Yeah,
Is that the kind of where you
they
put
do
like
the
the little
charms.
Yeah.
yeah. So I got
That's
her.
a good gift.
I got her the bracelet.
She likes jewelry and stuff.
No, but so what I did was because we've only been dating for a couple months.
Right.
I don't know her super well yet.
Right.
So I actually messaged one of her best friends on Facebook and was like, "Hey, what's she been talking about wanting?"
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And she mentioned like a few things, and I was like, I landed on the Pandora bracelet because it was a super cute idea because she has a son, she has a young son, and the two charms on there is his birthstone and like his initial.
Damn, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He said damn, and I was like, is he saying damn good or damn bad?
yeah, it was.
I want to date Dan. Fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Did you get anything for our son?
Yes,
This
I know.
fucking guy.
I know. I
A
got
dildo?
I got
Did you Never
off
mind.
my.
Whoa!
I got him a.
Get one of those pedophile candies he was talking about?
I got him a couple books because like
What was that thing called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That candy you were talking about before you got for the.
Oh, Petty Fours.
yeah.
oh
It was a
the little cake
callback.
things. Nice. I got him a couple books. He's really into dinosaurs, so I got him a dinosaur book.
Oh, I was into dinosaurs back when I was a kid
know.
too.
I love it. And he's into a Spider-Man, so I got him a Spider-Man book. And then to add to like the cuteness factor, I'm a good gift giver.
Apparently.
I got him this Fern Gully book that I had as a kid, and like in the opening page, like it has my grandpa, like to Daniel, age 2.
Yeah.
And then underneath that, I wrote to Cooper, Christmas 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So is there have you ever been hanging out with her and the father of the kid comes to pick him up or something?
He's a nice guy.
He's no weirdness.
I've met him before. No, he's there, and I think I've said it to you, and I think you might have said it was weird, but they're really like cordial with each other still. Like they're kind of friends. They're not really friends, but it was a mutual breakup. So they're both really, and he's like I said, he's a nice guy. I talk to him sometimes.
Yeah, so
when
there's
he
not
comes
like
over.
some weird like
not-
tension or something. That'd be a fucking nightmare, man.
I've dated a girl who's had a kid in the past, and that was a nightmare with the baby daddy. And this is a much more enjoyable experience.
Yeah.
With a baby
That would
daddy.
freak me the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
It's yeah. It did.
I wouldn't like it.
It did a couple times. It was fucked up. I don't know if I told this story because there was one time. This is my favorite story of that girlfriend's ex.
Are you gonna talk about the car sitch?
No, I can tell that story.
I remember that.
Her mom went out of town. We were both living at home. So it was hard to get together sometimes. Sexually.
Okay.
Eventually, I stopped giving a shit. I'd be like, I know my parents are upstairs, but let's fuck anyway. But it was earlier on in the relationship. So her mom was out of town, so I stayed at her place for like a weekend or a couple days. And the next morning, so it was like probably I went over on Friday. She had her son, but he was getting picked up by the baby daddy that weekend. So he came and picked him up Saturday morning, but Friday night we got down with it.
Down with the clown.
We got down with the clown, yeah. I put on my Juggalo makeup and
That's a normal. And for everybody that doesn't know, Dan is in full clown face paint
at
on
any given time.
every single
Yeah.
episode.
My hair is like dreadlocked and everything.
It looks
I've
like
got my
one of the
Hatchet
Dragon Ball
Man
Z
tattoos.
guys.
Yeah,
all
I'm like a
spiked up.
Super Saiyan, but it's like green.
Yeah.
I'm wearing like really baggy like
Trip pants.
trip pants.
He's got
I've
a
like,
tiny dick.
Tiny dick. Tank top. It's too tight. Anyway, so I went to get a condom, practice safe sex.
Fuck that. No. Mike.
So I went to get a condom out of my backpack, which was by like the front door. So like I run over there real quick and quickly grab a condom, and then go back and we do our thing. And then the next morning, he comes over to pick up the son.
Oh, I know
and-
where this is going.
And I was like a little too like cavalier with grabbing the condom, so they were like strewn all over the place. So like when he opened the door to get his son, he immediately saw a bunch of condoms on the floor. So like, and this was like a recent.
Holy shit! So her kid was playing around in the house and there was condoms all over the
He
floor.
almost choked to death on them, but thankfully they were extra small.
Oh god! I didn't think you were making a joke. Didn't think you were making a joke, and that like freaked me out for a second. I was like, "You scumbag motherfucker!"
No. So
Oh man!
in her house, because he at this point he was like not even one. So their living room was like sectioned off specifically for the kid. Couldn't get anywhere.
Oh, I
besides
didn't
the
realize he was
living
that young
Yeah.
too. So obviously he wouldn't.
He
Even...
wasn't at the age of where he was just like wandering around the house
Right,
by
yeah.
himself. So no, but he opened the door to pick up his son, and like all of the condoms were, which like put yourself in his shoes. Like
Oh,
you just get broken up with by this girl. She starts dating. He's not dating anyone yet. Some other guy's like banging her.
nightmare! Nightmare!
Imagine that, walking in on that, and then you gotta, yeah, yep.
Did he say anything?
He went, oh, nice, like kind of just like that.
So you were in the room when he walked in?
No, she told me about it after the fact.
Oh god!
Because she came back in the living room and was like, good job with those condoms, by the way. I was like, what? She's like, they were all over and he saw them. I was like, oh, did he see him? And she was like, yeah, he commented on him, and then told me, what the comment was.
Holy
So-
fuck!
But he's not a good guy. I mean, you can feel for him, but then like I could tell another story where you'd be like, what a dickhead.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll save that story for
Well,
another
everybody's a
time.
dickhead sometimes.
That's true.
I think jealousy might be my least favorite emotion to feel.
Jealousy sucks, yeah.
Is there a worse emotion than that?
Is depression an emotion? I haven't been
Yeah.
jealous in over 10 years.
I feel like grief and jealousy are like my least favorite
Grief
emotions
is pretty
to feel.
bad.
Like grief over like a death. But jealousy is so nasty. Like
Jealousy is
that would
really
have stabbed
toxic.
me in the heart seeing a bunch of
Yeah.
condoms on the floor of the girl you still love.
Yeah.
Like if you and your wife split up
And like
and you went to pick up your son and she had condoms all over the floor because she was just fucking some guy the night before.
I just be like, you're using these now?
I would be heartbroken.
Oh my god, I
would
can't
be
imagine
heartbroken,
that.
yeah.
That'd be so brutal.
Yeah.
That would suck.
I can't even picture it.
And the breakup was still fresh, you said.
Yeah, because this was it couldn't have been more than a month or two.
Oh!
Because they broke up in they officially broke up in like October, and this was like winter, so it was no more than 4 months. But he was definitely still single. That's pretty fresh still, I think.
That is and if you're not dating anyone yet,
that's the key.
it'll
to
hurt
it.
so much
That's
more.
the key to
Because
it.
by the time I'm dating someone else,
Who fucking cares?
I probably don't really care.
Not as much, at least, because you can be like,
Yeah.
well, I'll go home and fuck someone else then.
Yeah.
But he's going home with his son, and I'm there banging his ex.
But yeah, I think jealousy is like the worst emotion to feel. Mm-hmm. And you can feel jealous even if you don't really have a reason to, and you can fuck up like a good time,
You can. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I've had that happen to me in the
I've
past.
had that happen to me too, where like I feel jealous and it's like for no reason.
Yeah.
And then it makes it worse.
Right.
So I think everyone feels that. I think jealousy is like that almost 100% of the time.
So
I
what's
don't
the
think jealousy is ever like warranted, right?
but is there an appropriate level of jealousy?
I think by the time you get to a point where you should legitimately feel jealous, then it's like too late. You know what I mean? Because like if something happens where like you feel legitimately jealous, then something probably happened, or like
You had a reason to.
you'd have you'd have a reason to, and I think at that point it's over.
Because I had an ex one time say she was mad that I wasn't jealous about something.
That's toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
She said, "You don't even care."
I've
And
heard.
it's like,
yeah.
and it was literally because I trusted her.
Right. I've heard girls like that. I think there's a lot of girls like that feel that way, and it's fucked up.
Have you ever
Yeah.
had that happen to you, like in a
No.
relationship?
No, but
Yeah.
I've known girls or talked to girls who have felt that way.
This girl literally cheated on me later too.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, she might have been cheating on me at that time. I don't know.
Right. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I
You've
was
been
just,
cheated on, Dan?
Not that I know of. I can't nothing. I've got no reason to believe it either, but it would suck. I would hate that. I would hate to feel that.
Yeah, even I didn't know that I was cheated on until like a year after we had broken up.
I was cheated on. Didn't find out till a few months after. Like she still wanted to be friends. Like she broke up, and like I had no idea why.
Well, okay. Where? And we've talked about this in another episode, but like, where do you consider cheating to be cheating? I've had like, I think I've had like an emotional affair pulled on me early on in a relationship where like the girl that I was seeing was like talking to someone else at the same time. It's a little different because like I said, it was early to the point where like, well, are you even exclusive yet or no?
Oh, okay, like that's kind of gray.
It was definitely gray because I felt like we were, but it was like I said, early enough to where we weren't together.
I feel like
for a long time.
I feel like that's still probably scummy, but if you haven't established,
right,
then you're kind of opening yourself up to that.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like a legitimate, for sure. Like, hey, we know we're in like a stable like relationship with each other, exclusive.
Yeah,
but it was also like at the point where like it almost could be assumed. It like you said, it was gray. It was like in a time zone where could have gone either way.
Yeah.
So like I felt hurt by it, but
with my girlfriend now, at a certain point I said, like, this is exclusive, right? Because that's how I'm behaving. I just want to know that you are too. And she said, oh yes, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even ask her if she was my girlfriend. I just started referring to her as that like a month or two later.
Right.
Because it was just stupid. Oh, the girl that I hang out with sometimes. I was at my girlfriend's house, you know, I just started saying it and then she heard me say it or something. And then it was just kind of a natural progression into that.
We never talked about what you got your girlfriend for Christmas and what she got you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got her a Bluetooth speaker.
Nice.
A pretty fucking nice one too.
Fuck yeah.
I spent $120.
Nice.
That's a lot for me.
This guy,
dude, it sounds fucking good. I was excited for her to try it out because I was like,
what
spent a lot of money on this.
Yeah.
It's like Ultimate Ears.
Oh, cool.
Boom 3, I think it's called. And it can link up to other ones if you buy another one.
That's awesome.
And but I don't even think it's got like sound all the way around, like it projects
yeah,
and you could throw it in a pool.
That's cool too.
It's waterproof. It's durable.
Nice.
So she loved that. And then I gave her a gift card too to Dunkin' Donuts because I know she likes coffee. I was thinking about buying her some coffee, but sometimes when she's getting up early in the morning, she's like, fuck, I don't have time to make coffee. I'm just gonna run to Dunkin' Donuts. So
that's cool.
And I don't know what kind she likes, so I just got her that too, just to add to it. Yeah. So I think I did fucking good.
I would say that's good.
Yeah. And I was prepared. I bought it way before, and then she got me.
Did she do better than an X-Files light up VHS tape?
Yes. It's actually funny.
Man.
One of the gifts she got me. Well, one day, this was way before Christmas.
What was that?
It's a car, I think, or some kind of vehicle.
It sounded like it was coming from over there.
I heard it sounded like it was coming from over there, but I don't know.
Anyway, what'd you get you?
We're in a haunted apartment right now, but
Ghosts.
One day I was swiping on Instagram. I woke up in the morning. It was like 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas, and I saw these. It's like a light. It's a lamp, but it looks like the moon, and you can touch it, and it turns different colors and shit.
Just like the real moon.
Right.
If you touch it, it turns different colors.
Hey, you wouldn't know. And we never actually made it to the moon.
Exactly.
That's a conspiracy.
Whoa.
Exactly.
But I was telling her because she was asleep when I found that, and then later I was telling her, yeah, I'm gonna order this lamp. It looks just like the moon. It's cool. I think it'd be cool for like photo shoots too. You know, they could be holding the moon or whatever. And she gave me this weird look, and I'm thinking like, what does that sound stupid? And I said, well, I'm about to order it, and she's like, don't buy it. I was like, why? Don't buy it. And I was like, did you buy me that for Christmas? She's like, yeah.
Oh,
and it was
that's
funny. There was an Amazon box at her house when I got there.
Oh, wow.
The night before. And it was the lamp, so she just gave it to me that night.
Oh, nice, dude.
So that was one gift. And then she got me this, like, space tapestry.
That's cool, too.
Yeah,
which
that is cool.
I fucking love
That's stuff
tapestries,
that
and
he
I love
likes.
space shit. Yeah, so fucking 2 excellent gifts.
Yeah,
It was
she did
I
good.
was literally about to buy one of those myself. Clearly a great gift.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And you guys are on the same wavelength.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, and yeah, so she did a great job. I did a great job.
I like that.
It was a good fucking... Dude, this was like the best Christmas I've had in like years, I feel.
That's cool.
It's just a good fucking time.
Oh, I like that.
Good family vibes and shit.
Nice. What about you, Mike? What'd you get your wife, and what did your wife get you? Do you really do gifts even anymore? Okay.
Yeah. I got her everything.
Do you
on
even
her,
like her?
She's okay. I got her everything on her list.
Everything on her list.
I
What
thought it would be
list?
funny. I made her I make everybody that I buy presents for make me a list.
Oh, that's cool.
So I made Tara make a list.
And you got her everything on it? That's awesome.
Cause she was like,
How many things were on it?
One.
there was
Nothing. Got her the whole list.
because
didn't
I got
hand me
her
a
I got her
list.
some stuff, and then I was like, what do you want the most on your list? And then she's like, well, I put these books on there, but I know I'm not gonna get them. And they were like $75 each.
What were they?
They were like these
greedy
these
bitch.
Game of Thrones books, and I bought all of them.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I bought a lot of different things, like clothes.
Did
Holy
she?
fuck, man. You went all out.
Yeah, you did. Did she realize, like, when she opened them all, was she like, you got everything on that list? Or did it, like, go over her
She
head?
puts it on it, and then she doesn't look at it.
Did you mention it? Were you like, "Did I got you everything on your list?"
Yeah, I did.
Nice. What'd she say to that? And was she like, "Okay,
No, she was like,
whatever"?
She's like, that's
I think
all?
she was just
That's,
like,
yeah, that's why I wrote it. That wasn't like I wanted you to get some of them. I wanted you to get all of them and
Yeah.
then some.
so there's no surprises. Thanks.
Yeah.
No, I think she's just like, really? So, because she, like I
Yeah.
said, she'll make it and not remember.
That's
what she put on
cool.
the list.
Yeah, that's cool. So
What'd
what did she get you?
We've been vibing today.
She got me this sweater that I'm wearing.
That's
She
a cardigan.
pre-ordered-
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. She ordered me Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah, for
yeah.
Switch. That's not out yet, but
yeah.
Pre-order?
And then
she give you like the receipt, like it's a pre-order, or would she just tell
yeah,
you?
yeah.
That's cool.
And then she gave me the hot sauce from Hot Ones
Oh yeah, $20.
for hot
How big
sauce.
of a bottle?
Dude, it's just like
Not
Not big.
worth 20 bucks.
like the height of this.
Yeah.
But with like this thin neck, so it's like even that sucks.
Yeah.
Is it good even?
It's great.
Oh great.
Oh,
It's
at least it's fucking good. Yeah.
That's what sucks about it too, though, is because I want to like eat it all the time.
But there's
like,
not enough to.
Yeah, and I don't. I want it to last.
Right.
You can't make hot sauce last too long, though. It
know.
gets all vinegary and gross. Just fucking eat it.
It's already
true.
gross in my opinion.
Fucking vagina.
Anywho,
And then she bought me. This was just in my stocking, but she bought me these Mexican chips that were really hot. The best hot chips I've ever had. They were
why'd she go
phenomenal.
with so many hot things for
I
you?
love hot stuff.
They were like actually
know.
like in Spanish and shit.
I don't know. I just know that Mexicans like them a lot, and
What's
they're
it
in
called?
Mexican shops. I don't like.
Dude, I like.
I don't know the
Tostitos
names.
or
Have you ever had Mex?
Doritos.
They're from. They're foreign.
Doritos.
But
Yeah.
because I love hot Cheetos a lot, and
I know you do.
I bought
I've always known that.
I bought hot Cheetos today, and I opened the bag and started eating them, and they were not anything compared to those hot chips. They
In
like
terms of
sucked.
heat or
I'd like to
taste?
try 'em.
Both. I'll buy them and I'll bring them next. They're great.
Yeah.
What are they called again? You didn't. Oh,
I'll have to ask Terry. they
Dude,
were
Mexican
great.
shit is so cheap too. Have you ever had Mexican candy?
I don't like Mexican candy.
I do.
What's Mexican candy?
I don't see this. The package was in Spanish. I don't know what the fuck they're
It's
called,
like
but it's like
Snickers or
Yeah.
it's like a. It was kind of like a Jolly Rancher, but it was the only thing I didn't like about it is a little too big, so it's kind of like hard to like suck.
What's that Mexican
Salsa-getti.
salsa-getti?
I never ate that.
It was gross.
Yeah, I
but
never got
I
to
don't
eat
like
that.
spicy stuff, so maybe.
Yeah, see this. I don't know if this would taste like it because it's like a Jolly Rancher, but it's almost like salty and sweet, and
That's
it's got
kind of
like
like what the
a
salsa-getti was
little
too.
bit of a spice to it, and then it's got like a little like
That's-
jelly in the middle, kind of.
Sorry.
That's okay. That should be on silent.
Yeah, this is so
There's an
unprofessional.
alarm.
It was an alarm, yeah. Mike, do you know what salsa-getti is? Have you seen that?
Never heard of it.
It's a candy. We sold it at Walgreens for some reason, but it was like
It's like Twizzler ropes,
yeah.
but
Then they were smaller, so it was like a gummy candy, like a Twizzler. So it looked like spaghetti, but it was like topped with like spices.
like spicy salt or something.
Yeah, and it came with a packet of hot sauce.
It's a candy?
Yes,
Never heard of it. I wouldn't
No,
like that. I like
me
candy
neither.
and
I
I,
don't
like
think I'd
hot
like
sauce.
that.
I wouldn't
I
put them
tried
together.
it. It was not good.
You know what I've been doing?
I should get the things that I like, and you should get the things that you got for Christmas, and we'll see.
Let's do it.
If we all like
I'll
it.
and
get.
Dan will try them.
That'd be fucking. Awesome.
I would love to do that on Mike.
Yeah.
Because how much Dan hates hot stuff.
hate hot stuff.
But every morning for breakfast, I've been having like just like a little tiny handful of those hot chips with over easy eggs and like toast and jelly. The best breakfast I've had like ever. Better than like
Taco
Well-
Bell or McDonald's. Your favorite restaurants.
I just realized that like I don't even like breakfast food, so I'm like, there's no basis for this.
Oh, you don't even like
No,
breakfast
I
food?
hate
I don't know that
breakfast
I've ever
food.
seen you eat breakfast.
You don't like
I hate
bacon?
breakfast food. No, I don't like bacon.
You don't like breakfast sausage?
Not in the morning.
What about eggs? Everyone
I
likes
love eggs. Yeah.
What about an omelet?
Omelet's good.
Not in the morning.
What about cereal? You like
I do like cereal.
I
I'll
knew
eat
that.
cereal in the morning. Yeah, that I do like.
Yeah, that's
Well,
like a
like-
granola bar. Like, where do you draw the line? Oatmeal? You like oatmeal?
I love oatmeal.
See, but yeah,
Like I
you
won't
get
eat
to-
that in the morning.
Right.
That's like an afternoon thing. But like in the morning, like if there was a hamburger or pizza joint open, I'd totally go for that before like breakfast food.
Dude, here's the most
What about
non.
breakfast pizza?
No, hate it. Don't
Here's
like
the
Casey's
psycho.
Pizza.
What the fuck?
I
That's
just
not
said,
what I was-
said it.
Dude,
I said it.
I got my girlfriend Casey's Pizza the other day. She fucking loved it.
My girlfriend also likes Casey's pizza.
We should eat Casey's Pizza over in Morris.
We should. Let's do that.
And then we'll get margaritas. But
Now you're fucking talking.
That's good.
I'm gonna
sounds
pitch that idea.
sounds like a day.
Can I
You,
come?
you can come too, but you
You
can't
don't
eat any
like
pizza.
Casey's pizza.
Don't
Otherwise,
like it.
you'd be invited. We could do a
What the fuck
triple.
is
date.
wrong with you? It's so good. Like
It's one of the best
You
pizza
don't
places.
like
I
it, or
get-
like it. You don't love it.
I think
Is it because of the hype?
I think the first time I had it, I got sick from it. So ever since then,
Were you fucking wasted when you were eating it?
no.
I get sick when I'm not eating Casey's pizza. That's how much I fucking. That's how much I fucking love it.
That's why I eat 3 pieces
Yeah.
a day.
My brother-in-law was telling me he worked with somebody that came up here to work. She's like a remote person, came up to the city, and she stopped at Casey's Pizza. She was here for 3 days. The first day,
She
the first
moved
meal
up
she had the Casey's Pizza. She ate that for every meal until she went back.
Fucking good
Smart.
lady, dude.
Smart.
Is she hot?
I
Is she
don't know.
single?
Probably not.
We're not. I
She probably is single. Probably not hot.
want a Casey's pizza right now.
Dude, we got one on.
Oh my god.
I think it was Friday night. Fuck. It was a taco pizza.
I need to try it again because like that's all I've been hearing for the past few days about Casey Pizza for
Dude,
some
it's
reason.
so good. I fucking love it.
Why did we
I'm,
start
like,
talking
ready
about
to
Casey's
cry.
Pizza?
We were talking about breakfast food.
Oh yeah.
Here is the most non-breakfast food ever. This is something that should never be eaten in the morning ever. Can you guess what I'm going to say? I love them. It's,
But
one, of it's one of my favorite foods.
You eat it in the morning?
No. Well, I do, but I want to kill myself after.
And it's a breakfast food?
Everyone acts like it is. Donuts.
Oh.
Why the fuck would you eat a donut in the morning? You're going to feel like fucking shit.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
That is, I'm going to eat cake with icing on it in the morning.
I fucking love donuts.
I love
too.
donuts, but that's a dessert. It's a dessert.
I think
It's not a morning food. There's no protein in there. It's just fat and sugar and carbs.
that's probably where like it originally. I'm hearing like a tinny echo from like your voice.
For me?
Yeah, I think it's like reverberating off the walls or something. Did you hear it?
No.
Okay.
I think Dan's tripping.
I might be tripping. I might have had a bunch of hash.
Yeah,
Too much
Truly.
Truly. Is it coming out of the Truly?
Yeah, but maybe because like donuts are good like dipped in coffee. Like they're a good. They're a good.
Fuck yeah, they taste good, but it's just something that should never be eaten in the morning.
I think people crave
I don't
sweet shit in the
disagree.
morning. That's where it comes from.
I crave sweet
Probably.
shit all the time.
Yeah.
I can't even comment
Dude,
on that.
I got so much candy for Christmas, and like I have to get rid of it because I'm just eating the shit out of it.
Yeah, dude, all the
for
fucking
Christmas?
cookies and shit at work, and they have donuts and shit in there all the time. It's like, do you want us all to fucking be completely unproductive,
Right.
and like feel like shit every day? I actually like move around a lot at work, and I'm eating like a donut. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Put some carrots on the table. I'll have a handful of carrots. For real.
Oh, that's funny.
I could see
only
them
person,
bringing
though.
coffee. Like,
Yeah.
I don't drink coffee, but I could see that it
Well,
would
coffee
be.
is also a sweet thing. If you, well, I mean, it's not.
It doesn't
always
have to be.
sweet. That's true.
Have you ever had Pete's coffee?
Pete's.
Pizza coffee?
Pete's.
Ooh, from Casey's.
Pizza coffee would be fucking gross.
Pizza coffee would
Yeah.
be disgusting.
No,
What does
I've never
even
had that.
mean?
It's amazing. That's all.
Pete's coffee.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't drink coffee.
No.
Yeah. It's been a lot. I
And
used to. I
really
loved
don't-
it.
I really don't even drink that much coffee.
I don't
And when
drink
I do,
coffee
it's
either.
like I like the basic white bitch stuff. Like, ooh, it's
Fucking cream and sugar with a little
Cream
splash of coffee.
well, no, like when I have actual coffee, I like it a little stronger. But I mean, like I like getting like the frappuccinos and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like the icy super sweet shit.
It's like a milkshake with espresso in it.
I've been drinking Americanas or Americano. I don't know what it is. It's
Americana,
fucking
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Oh man, because like I hate
It is
Starbucks,
Americanos. I don't
but
know.
I've been getting those from Starbucks. They're really good.
Right. That's like an espresso, right? Or
I think it's
cappuccino or something.
espresso or espresso, whatever it is.
It's like coffee and
water.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've had those. Those are pretty good. Or like a there was one I had that was like a cappuccino that was called
Frappuccino.
no God
Crappuccino?
no, I can't remember what it was called, but it has like the cream in it that they put in it like sits in the center in like a circle.
Never heard of
It's
it.
good. I can't remember what it's called. It's something like the white dot or
Are
something.
you sure it's not like a hard candy where there's like it's chocolate on the outside?
Yeah,
and
someone
cream
just
in the middle.
the old man making it just accidentally spit his Werther's original out of his mouth into the
God, it melted.
drink and it melted. And I was like, wow, what is this drink I bought? Yeah. So, Mike,
Yeah.
have you seen Star Wars yet?
No.
Oh my God, do you want me to kill myself on this podcast?
Just give us a second.
Okay.
Have you seen?
Mandalorian? No.
Have you played Fallen Order yet?
No.
Do you like Star Wars?
I love Star Wars.
Okay, that's all I.
I
I got nothing.
I'm loving
to
this
ask
segment.
now.
want to see.
I want to play that game for sure.
incredible.
It looks cool.
It's really good.
I want to see Star Wars this week really bad. So if anybody wants to see it,
I don't. I want to see Joker.
I'd probably
at some
see it
point.
again. Joker is probably going to be like on VOD soon, so
Yeah, I
you
think
probably
so.
get it that way.
But that's like the only new movie in the past like million years that I've ever like wanted to watch.
I want to see that still too.
You've
but
never seen it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh fuck.
Are you going to watch Mandalorian?
yes.
What's taking so long?
We didn't buy
It's-
Disney
it's all
Plus.
caught up now. Why? It's like 3 cents a year.
I don't got the 3 cents.
What the fuck is with all these streaming services?
It's bullshit.
It's
It
getting
is.
fucking
I'm getting
ridiculous.
sick of it.
And
I'm
honestly, I'm not a big Disney guy. Like
I'm not
Disney
either.
stuff's
There's-
okay.
There's
but
great shit. I just was going because we got Tara's friend gave us her account information.
Yeah.
Um.
Well, so you can watch Mandalorian.
Yeah, I'm
then.
going to. They have Willows on there.
Yeah, Willow is on there.
I don't know what
Bro.
the fuck that is.
Bro.
Brink is on there.
Is it?
Oh, Brink is that's a oh yeah, Disney Channel.
All the old Disney Channel original movies are on there, which are all awesome.
Yeah,
The-
Brink was good.
The bowling one,
Don't know that
Alley
one.
Cats.
Don't know
There's
that one. Is
Motocross. or
is
whatever.
Hercules Disney?
Yeah, Hercules is
That's
on
a great
there.
one.
Yeah.
All Marvel,
Oh,
all Star Wars.
You know what I watched for the
Yeah.
first time
all
today?
Pixar stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, Carl.
I watched
X Files is on there.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Twin Hills or whatever you like.
I watched Monsters Inc. for the first time today.
You've never seen Monsters
That's
Inc.
a great
before?
movie.
I think I saw that in theaters.
I saw
It's
it
a
in
good one.
theaters too.
a good one.
I don't remember it at all.
It's
great.
funny. And then Monsters Inc. when they're in college started
Monsters
playing
University.
after. Yeah,
not
that's
as good.
I was laughing.
Whoa!
I only watched like the first 20 minutes, but I was
I'm not like
impressed.
really into like watching kids animations as an adult.
but they like
I'm too mature.
yeah.
It's not even that. I'm just
Child
not into
Disney
it.
flicks.
Pixar
Brink's
does a
really good though. I like Citizen Kane.
Pixar and Disney though are really good about like sneaking in like adult humor into their movies.
You know, we
That's what
watched.
makes them so like well loved by everybody.
We
Adults slipping into children. I'm not interested in that.
You're not?
No.
Why?
Exactly.
We watched. We bought Jack Pikachu, Detective Pikachu.
That
for
movie's
Christmas.
good too. What'd you think?
That was like
like that.
way more adult than I thought it was gonna be.
A little bit.
Cause like Pikachu says hell, and then they're like talking about snorting coke or whatever. And I'm like,
What?
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's
yeah.
not like a kids
Well,
movie.
honestly,
It's
is Pokemon
like,
is Pokemon really popular with kids? Like still?
Jack loves it.
Is he?
Yeah.
I
Does
mean,
he?
Pokemon that
yeah, and yeah, kids love
But,
Okay,
like,
because
Pokemon.
I mean Pokemon came out when I was like 7.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if it was just something that aged with
you were older than that.
I was wearing a.
no.
I was
7 or
wearing
8.
The game or the show?
The game.
Oh yeah, you were probably you were
Yeah.
7.
I was wearing a Pokemon shirt, like probably like 8 years ago, but still. And some little kid said, "I like your shirt." Like little kid. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wow. So
Well,
it
yeah.
is-
I mean, it
like
makes sense. I
the-
just don't know. I don't.
yeah.
I'm not like Dan hanging out with kids all the time, mysteriously.
hanging out with him or
Wow.
stalking on him.
Seriously, yeah.
I was trying to be nice,
Yeah.
as nice as you
I
can.
just
do.
met this kid the other day.
Yeah.
So nice.
His name's Jack.
I like Detective Pikachu. I thought it was good.
I've seen like the first like part, like
Oh,
first
you
half of
haven't
it.
finished it? I almost just spoiled the
I
ending
did
for
finish
him.
it.
Oh.
I'm seeing it in chunks a lot. but it was good.
It
from
was
what I've
good.
seen.
I mean, was it good or was it good because you like Pokemon?
It was good because I like Pokemon.
It wouldn't be good like as just somebody just sits
You
down
wouldn't
and
like
watches
it as
Pokemon.
much.
yeah.
There'd be something to like get out of it still, but you'd miss out like on a big piece of it by not liking Pokemon.
yeah.
I liked it. I liked Mr. Mime in it. I liked.
And Mr. Mime was funny. I liked Pikachu in it.
I don't like Ryan Reynolds.
I'm not a huge Ryan Reynolds fan either,
which
but I
one
liked
is
him as
he?
Pikachu, Deadpool, and
Have you seen that, Kyle?
No.
It's
was,
bad.
It's bad?
I hate it.
What do you think of it?
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
It's not good. It's really cringy.
It is. What is it? Beta. Beta.
You
Right?
sound like such a boomer. What is it? What do the kids say? A beta? It's beta.
What
And I wouldn't even describe it as that.
What do you think beta means?
Not alpha.
That's true, but what does it mean beyond that?
I was trying to think of the term we were using last episode. It's like that, like those guys we were watching, like wanting to bang that one.
yeah, those are betas.
This was beta show.
Really?
Yes.
But Dan's shaking his head no.
I don't
He's
think
wrong.
so.
Well, Dan,
It's like-
give your. I'm gonna be the moderator.
Okay. I
So
would just
Dan, you
say-
respond to what Mike just said.
I would just say it's cringy. There was nothing in it that like what did you see in it that was like beta?
I should say that I think it placates
Like the
beta people.
like the-
humor is not to anybody with any sort of mature
Pussy slaying
concept of
abilities.
comedy.
Okay, he's got a point. He's got
okay.
a point. He's got a point.
I think my parents saw that in theaters and they hated it.
It's like
Like they didn't really know what it was and they went and saw it. Doesn't it? It's
Right.
got like kind of like some raunchy jokes
It's
or
super
something.
Yes.
raunchy.
Yeah.
You
So my
can't-
mom isn't about that kind of shit at all.
They can't like make a joke and like use one word. It's got to be like a combination of words to make it so random and like vulgar. So that he called somebody
Yeah.
a dick twizzler. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Oh,
it's
God.
like
It's not
I said,
funny.
It's really cringy.
That is so.
It's
yeah.
really cringy.
I
It's
would
like
hate
kind
that.
of edgy, sorta too, like in a not good way.
Yeah.
It tries to be edgy, not for the sake of like being funny,
When
but
I
it's like
want-
let's try to push people a little bit.
When I want
yeah.
edgy, I want something that's like, oh shit, I can't believe he just said that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that.
It's
either.
no,
I'm gonna be like,
It's
oh my
super-
god, so many people are gonna fucking
like
write
super-
articles
yeah.
about this.
It's
super
like
immature and random.
mid 2000s middle school girl
People
edgy humor.
people that love
Like you
Invader
said,
Zim
random.
love this. I would picture those people like
Dan,
this.
do you like Invader Zim?
Yeah, I do like Invader Zim.
I think my
quite a
girlfriend
bit.
likes Invader Zim
Invader
too.
Zim's
I wonder if she.
actually really
You know
funny.
what? I think she likes Deadpool.
you
I
go.
think she's been asking me if I'll watch it with her. I'm like,
Watch it,
You
watch it,
actually
and we'll
should. You
review
actually
it.
should,
I'll
yeah.
fall
We'll
asleep
review
in
it.
3
Come
seconds.
on, you
That's
have
true.
to try to stay up and we'll review
Okay.
it for the next.
Okay,
It's-
For the sake
maybe
of the
not the next
podcast.
one, but at
It's
some
funny,
point, yes,
yeah.
we'll put a pin in this because
Yeah.
I'll come in and
It's funny in the way that like it's embarrassing. Like,
Yes.
It's
like
not even funny.
That's why I called it cringy. Like it's because I watched both of them and I enjoyed watching them because it was like this is fucking stupid. And
sometimes I
I'm
like
"Ugh."
watching things that are cringe.
Yeah,
like
me too.
that. Yeah.
I was watching cringe stuff on the train ride here, and it was like sometimes I watch cringe stuff. Though,
Were you
too,
listening to
and
our,
I'm like,
our podcast?
yeah, I was just looking at pictures of the both of you.
Yeah. Oh, why didn't you add yourself into it?
Because
I made a self-deprecating joke. You just made fun of
I
us.
just made fun of you guys. Yeah, you're right.
Cocksucker.
He's
bad.
alpha. We're the betas.
I know.
Yeah, go watch Deadpool, you fucking.
Okay, sir.
And I'll sex your girls up.
On
while
my
you're
way.
doing it.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you need some lube or anything? I'll bring you water, whatever you need. Okay, babe, have fun.
Ooh, that upset me. That upset me. Let's move on.
There's like a plague of like beta maleness. Like
I was a
Yeah.
bail meta. I think
A
with the
bail meta. Holy shit! I was a bail meta.
I
you're
looked
currently a retard.
I looked at Dan. And I'm like, yeah, what?
Bail Meta. We gotta name this episode Bail Meta.
Yeah. good
Anyway, I was like that, but I think it's.
I think I totally was too.
I think betas. They should just change it to people with autism and men in high school. That's what it is.
Not all dudes in
But
high school are
right.
like that.
Right.
Most of them are.
point. And like there are people.
You didn't even go to high school.
I did not.
I had to think about that for a second. I'm like, who does this motherfucker know in high school?
That's a good point. Oh shit.
But I feel like that's most of the people I see. Like when I watch the cringe videos online, it's either guys with autism or guys in high school.
But they're beta, so they have no testosterone. So even if they're like 30, they look like they're in high school.
Is that why I look the way I do?
Yeah, you get testosterone from high school. Oh shit.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was me. for sure.
Yikes.
I think so. You don't think you were beta at any point?
Yeah. Oh yeah. More so in like middle school. And then when I got to high school, I was like maybe a little less so, but still probably a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Till like senior year. Senior year, I was like, I don't fucking care about anything anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had that like senioritis.
Is that one of
Lasted for several years afterwards through college.
is that one of the qualities of somebody that's beta is people that care too much about
No.
bullshit?
That's not a bad point.
Yeah.
People that want people to perceive them a certain way.
Yeah, because if you want a girl a lot,
That-
that's the unsexiest thing ever.
Correct. That's what it's specifically about. Not necessarily like portraying yourself a certain way for everybody, but like really trying to placate towards like a girl you like. That's beta.
I totally did that.
But you can be beta like in just
Multiple ways.
like friend
Yeah, you're
situations
right,
or
you're right.
anything. Like just I feel like it's just
Yeah.
letting people walk all over you.
Okay, good point.
And it's like I say this about people, and it's not like me looking down at them. It's me like looking into a mirror of my past. Like, dude,
Right.
snap out of it, dude. Have some fucking self-respect. Have some fucking self-respect.
Yep.
now I'm just the coolest guy in town.
Right. He's a pussy slayer.
He is. Ugh. It's creepy.
How much longer do you want to go?
It's actually a little earlier than I thought it was, so I'm
Okay.
good to go. But I'm like running out of like topics. Like
Well, I
steam.
have a beta male related clip.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's do the
Hey.
clip.
Okay, the video is called "Women Are Obsolete,"
Okay.
and it's by Incendium.
Okay.
Let me make sure the volume is working. And then, like I said before,
Oh no!
tell me to pause
Yeah.
when you want
So-
to.
I see. Yeah.
I
right
see
off
why
the
women.
bat.
I see a fleshlight.
Yeah. So do I.
Let me make sure the volume's up. All the
Right
way.
away, I see a flashlight.
So
Women are obsolete.
let's get a full
Is it?
screen.
Wait, before you start, is
Yeah.
this guy for real?
Yes, I believe so. I watched it with our friend the other day because I was like, I'm thinking about playing this on the podcast. So we watched it together, and I never made it to the end before. And we might skip around a little bit because it is kind of long. But I think he's for real. He's got a
Okay.
lot of videos.
Okay.
Here we go, starting now.
Oh, what's that? You still fuck human women?
Now I see why he thinks women are obsolete.
God, that's pathetic. How about you get a little self-respect and make love to a machine?
So okay,
Hello,
pause
guys,
it.
and-
So it's actually funny that he said that because that's exactly what you said about like betas.
Yeah.
You're like have some self-respect. So he thinks he's like super like Chad alpha guy, right?
Yeah, like he's cracked the code.
He thinks that.
Why are you wasting your time with these women?
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Keep
Okay.
playing it.
Starting back at 19 seconds.
And welcome back to a new video on the channel. Today's a huge day. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, one of the most exciting and maybe influential days of my life. And that's because I have at long
So I just want to point out that this guy is not a bad-looking guy. Got a haircut.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I said too.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking. The
He's
whole
got a
time.
way better hairline than I do.
He's got a weird voice.
Yeah, it talks kind of
He's
funny.
awkward as fuck.
Really?
Are
Yeah.
all of his videos of this topic?
He does a lot of sex toy reviews. I just found him because I wanted to like find clips of these kind of people to show
Carl
you
was
guys.
looking up sex toy
He does-
reviews. He's looking to get a
Really
sex
was.
He
toy.
does. he does.
But I've never had a sex toy.
Me neither.
Oh, I have.
I had someone give me a cock ring. Is that a sex toy?
Yes.
I mean, I would
never
consider
used
it like an
I
I
accessory.
don't know
at
how to
least.
use
You
it.
just put it on, man.
was
You
like,
get hard and then you
you're
put it
like-
on.
Yeah, two different
What's it
ways.
do?
You can put it on your balls
keeps
and
you
your
hard,
cock, or you
like,
can just put it
It
around
keeps
your.
you hard longer, right, or something.
It well,
How's it a toy
That's one
then?
thing people say, or like it makes your ejaculation stronger.
How's it a toy then? Really?
I think
didn't-
anything that's used for sex, it's not just your.
She gave it to me and I was like, okay.
Was it an ex-girlfriend?
I've used them.
We weren't
A
even
cock
really,
ring?
Yeah.
Would you recommend it,
No,
Right.
They're
that's
not good?
like- I didn't.
I
or it's
just,
just not worth it?
it's not worth like stopping and putting it on. I've used different kinds too. Like there's one that was kind of neat. That was like also like I had like a thing on the front that vibrated.
See,
Yeah.
that's more of a sex toy. This one is just like a rubber circle.
Yeah,
And
I've
I'm
used
like,
those.
I don't really get it. It was like a girl I was seeing. It was that girl I was seeing, like the last girl I was seeing for a little while.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah, okay, you remember.
Yeah.
She gave it to me, and I was like, okay.
I've never used any
She gave
toys
me-
or anything.
So she was really into sex toys.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Especially if you're using it with another person.
I agree. I totally agree. I've just never like thought to like get one. But what she did get in addition to that, which was awesome, was she got like sex. They're like pop rocks for sex, and she gave me a blowjob with them. They're like these like sex approved like pop rocks. So she puts all this.
Do
bag
they?
of-
And
Yeah,
does
so
it like
she-
lube you up or something? Or
No, it's like the popping sensation.
Yeah.
what is different about them than Pop Rocks?
It's like I'm guessing it's more okay to like have on your body parts.
It's probably the same thing.
It's probably the same thing.
That's the only thing I'm because I'm like, how
don't
does it
know.
make it like for
I didn't
sex?
compare like the ingredients, but
Yeah.
they were like bought it at the sex store.
It's good branding.
If anything, they're probably like maybe they are like less sugary, so it's like less sticky. Maybe I don't really know.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want sticky.
Yeah, you
on
wouldn't-
there, especially if you're gonna
right.
like shove it in
Right, that's-
afterwards. Like that would suck.
And it's right, especially for her, if you get like a candy stuck up there, maybe it has like an adverse reaction.
Could like rot up there or something.
Right, maybe it's
Yeah.
less like that, but that was awesome. I guess that's
So
like
that was good.
yeah, that was awesome.
Huh.
Because it was like
I can't even imagine what that would feel
I
like,
know.
to be honest with
she
you.
put the whole bag in her mouth, so it was like popping, and it was just like
Did it make her look stupid?
not really. No.
Like I've got this, like or something. Like
No, it
was it like
didn't.
goofy or like kind of like
No.
laughing?
I was like super into the idea. I was like, okay, sounds good.
I would totally try it.
Yeah. So if it was good, so
That could be your recommendation this week.
Oh, there we go.
I don't remember the name of it. I can look it up.
I got a question about this guy, and
Yeah.
you said he'd review sex toys. Now,
I don't know a whole lot about him. I
Okay.
was like doing
Well-
research for the show because I wanted to kind of jump into this topic.
From what you've seen regarding the sex toys, were these sex toys that he'd use on himself or with another person? Is he having sex with other people? Is what
You're
I'm
gonna
asking.
find out.
I can already tell he's probably not.
It was these exact ones.
Perfect.
BJ Blast.
I got a gross story. A really fucking gross
I
story.
want to hear it.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
So there was somebody that I dated that I didn't even date this person that had a stinky snatch.
Oh!
And
How stinky.
Wait,
What
you
do we-
dated him or you didn't date him?
I didn't date him. And she had a stinky snatch.
How'd you know she had a stinky snatch then? You just like hooked up with her?
Yeah. And
Oh, okay,
So
I
she had a
gotcha.
stinky snatch. And I was just like, I don't know if we should like include that. Well, let's just say that she tried using flavored lube to like mask the scent.
God, that probably made it
She knew it smelled bad.
That probably made it worse.
And
So
then
it wasn't a hygiene thing. It was just like a
I don't
body thing.
I-
Because
I-
if she knew it was a problem, then obviously she was trying to keep it clean. Right?
knowing this person, I don't know. Maybe not.
Holy fuck.
But
How old were you?
I don't know.
Did you lose your virginity to this person?
No.
Oh man, because you'd probably be gay.
He's already gay,
After
I
that,
thought.
I've got a friend that's gay, and he said he thinks part of it is when he was 5, some girl like showed him her pussy, and he like smelled it, and it smelled like shit.
Well, has he smelled like bad dick since then?
Did Dick
He's
smell
licked
bad?
ass since then, but something about
so
it like
I don't know. He's
traumatized him or
fucking-
something.
I don't know.
He was 5, like he just
I don't
learned
buy
like
it.
ew. But I think there's probably more to it too.
I just
There's
remember
probably
she
more
would
to it.
use that to try to like get me to go down on her, and like that was
That's
like there's
sad,
there's
too.
flavors that I can't like fruit stuff that I can't eat anymore.
what would be
that smell?
what would be the grossest flavor of lube to put like on a girl's pussy?
Wow.
Pussy flavored. The grossest
question.
flavor?
Yeah, like a food flavor.
Hot
Oh,
dog,
food? Hot dog would be pretty
hamburger
awesome.
meat.
Curry, chili.
Oh,
Really would be weird.
Cheetos,
Yeah.
nacho cheese.
What about beer? That'd be weird. Beer flavored?
Beef.
Beef, yeah.
I just don't think you should put any flavored shit down
No,
there.
I've never done that.
No, I mean neither.
That was disgusting. And
Yeah.
then,
I'm
there's
fine
just
with, like,
that
the-
whole situation. I'm surprised I'm not gay.
I feel bad for you. I've never experienced that. I would be like that'd be like grounds for like a relationship ending for me because I like doing that.
Yes.
A lot.
That's
I like
a
doing that
big
lot.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's been girls that I've been with where I had no desire to do that, and I knew I wasn't into them because of that.
Yeah.
There was a girl actually. She asked me to do that, and I said no.
Really?
Yeah.
Sucks.
Because she had a big bush.
Oh, see that I don't care about that.
It was
big?
unreal.
Was it somebody you met on Tinder? Or
No.
How big is too big?
It was, dude. There was so much hair.
Like you couldn't even really like get
See it?
anything in there.
I looked
I'd
and I
go
said,
for it
I
still.
said no.
I'd go for it still. I
said no.
I could see it being more difficult, but I'd still go for it.
Did they end up shaving afterwards?
I only hung out with her like twice, and that was the second time.
How often do you get like pubes in your mouth from that? Where you're like,
A lot.
yeah, happens like every
So
time.
I've gone down on girls that don't shave, but they
Right.
weren't like
It's
fucking
trimmed
this
at
girl. I mean,
least,
it
yeah.
was curly. It was like poofing out. Like it was too much hair, dude. It was really turned me
That's
off.
interesting. I'd go for it still. What about you, Mike?
I think it
much
depends
hair?
on the person, I guess.
Well, just like like someone that you're like, oh, this girl's attractive.
If
Someone
someone just
like-
like a big bush, but like
She was still attracted to her.
do it.
Yeah, I would too.
What if it was like I like barely knew her? I feel like that added to it. Like if it's
I'm
like
sure
my
it did.
girlfriend
She was hot, though?
and she wasn't bad looking.
Maybe I don't know.
You
I
know,
guess
like
I'd
if
have
it's
to
if
be
it's
in the
someone I've
moment.
been dating for a long time, it's like I don't give a fuck. But it's still like new. I don't know.
Was it like the first time you guys had like done anything?
It was the second, and both times went horribly.
Oh,
It was,
fuck.
that was a
That's
nightmare.
too bad.
Why was it
Nightmare.
a nightmare?
Just
I think I remember this girl.
yeah, everything about it. Did I tell this on here?
No, I think you told me when it like was happening.
I met her at this bar.
This is already a mess.
Yeah, at like an open mic. Or I told a different story. I told the story about when the girl tried to kiss me at the bar and I cocked my
yes.
head back. So actually, she was friends with that girl.
Oh, nice.
But not if anybody remembers the story that I told.
the girl that you did want to bang.
It wasn't her. It was
Okay.
like their other friend.
Okay.
And her room, like her bed was in a closet.
I know exactly. Now
Literally.
I do remember
Her
this.
room?
Now I
So
do
this is at her
remember
parents'
this.
house?
No, like she had her own apartment, and then her room was just open, but then she had just like a mattress pad on the floor of the closet, and there was clothes like above us. So I think I was kind of claustrophobic.
Okay.
I was really
You've
drunk.
lived like that though before, I think, haven't
Not
you?
that bad.
Oh, okay.
Not that bad.
I think I've seen you with the old mattress on the floor.
on the
trick.
floor, but not in the closet. Like it was a narrow closet. I can't like.
I see what you're saying.
It wasn't like a walk-in closet.
right.
Like,
That's
it was
pretty
deep, but it was
strange.
narrow. Yeah, I think
That's
I was
pretty
just really, and I
strange.
didn't know her that well. That was the first
Right.
time I tried to just. Actually, it was the second time I hooked up with someone I didn't even know at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like doing that. I think in my head the idea of that is hot, but then
When you're doing it.
when you're
It's
actually
like-
there, it's like this is kind of scary and weird.
Well, it's like you also don't know what they like right off the top of your head.
yeah,
So you
yeah.
you don't know if you're like doing the right thing.
yeah. So, yeah, it was just awful. I ended up like losing my boner at a certain point, and then I was just humiliated.
Did she say anything? Oh, it's okay.
Kinda, yeah, which just makes it worse. And she even asked me at one point. She was like, "Are you embarrassed?" And I was just like, "No." And I just stared. She fell asleep, and I just stared at the ceiling for a while.
Fuck.
And then-
I would have left that closet right away.
Well, see, here's the thing. I was wasted. That was the problem too. So I couldn't leave.
Yeah.
I had to wait and sleep it off, but I didn't really sleep, and I had work the next day
Oh
too.
my
It was
God,
crazy.
This sounds awful.
Dude, it was so bad. I don't even know why I hung out with her again. But when I left in the morning, there was like an ice rain, and I had to spend like 15 minutes scraping the ice off my windows before I could even
That's
see.
like the
and I like snuck
of
out.
shame to,
Yeah. I snuck. I mean, they could have been watching me through the window, laughing at
were.
me. You know,
Probably
her and her roommate. Her roommate was the girl that I wanted to bang
Did
in the
you
first
ever get
place.
to bang her or just bring
No,
all of her friends?
No, I heard her roommate fucking her boyfriend while I was struggling to have sex with her roommate,
That sounds so.
and they were like going to town.
I'm like having like an anxiety attack.
Dude, that's-
almost right now.
It was
Just hearing this
horrible!
story.
Oh my god.
All right, let's watch this fucking video.
It was horrible.
Let's get back
yeah.
on this.
Yeah, I need to. Well, this isn't going to cheer me
Okay,
up.
attractive
This
guy.
is like-
Knows how to dress. Knows how to cut his hair.
Yeah, he's a clean cut guy.
Yeah.
He's
cock?
not a slob. He's not like a. Yeah, well, I don't know about his cock. Okay, we're going.
Big cock?
We're going back at 11:00. Or no.
34
34.
seconds.
Sorry.
Walter Payton.
Last, gotten the Fleshlight launch, and whilst I was deciding to buy this device, I thought, well, I might as well go all the way with it. And so I got this VR headset as well. And today we will be combining all of these things that you see.
I wonder how much this costs. I never even thought
I
about
was
that.
just
Quite a
yeah.
setup. He went all out on it.
The fleshlight launch, a fleshlight, and a VR headset, and some like
Headphones.
fucking pretty decent looking wireless
He
headphones.
might have already
too.
had headphones.
But
That's
still, I
something
mean,
that, like, a lot of
what do
people
you
have.
think it would cost for that? We should
Well,
fucking
I'll
like.
tell you, like a good flashlight. I think even because I've looked at flashlights before, never bought one, but like the cheapest price for like the base model of a flashlight, it's like $60.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Like one that's like that, where it's because you can get like a pocket pussy for cheap, but one that is like a legit flashlight like this, where it's like got the actual like holder, like the hard,
like a flashlight.
Yeah, like they're $60. The
I was gonna
cheapest
say
one.
$20. That's what my
The
guess is gonna
cheapest
be.
one is $60,
Jesus
and
Christ.
that's not the cheapest one.
we
Dude,
should
I
be
just
making those.
I just found the
So-
launch. It's $269
for that thing.
Insane for the launch.
So
just
you
the
put
launch.
you put the fleshlight in the launch, and it like fucks you.
This so all it does is go back and forth.
Well, you're gonna. Well,
We'll
let's
see,
let's
yeah.
continue.
Well,
Okay.
and I'll give him the credit though of like the headphones and the VR headset. You can do other stuff with that.
Right.
But for the launch and the fleshlight, we're probably looking at least $350.
$300. Yeah. At
At least more than 300 for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You think
to,
you got
like,
a used one?
Am I gonna see how this flesh
Yeah.
launcher
Yeah. We're
looks?
gonna
Are we
see the
gonna
whole
his
thing.
Peen?
No.
Okay,
All
cool.
right. Let's go. Let's keep going at 50 seconds.
On the table, the STU, the launch, the headset, the noise-canceling Bluetooth headphones, combining all of these things to make something beautiful. And so let me talk a little bit about the two main additions to this setup. The fleshlight launch is a shell that a fleshlight, much like this STU we have with us today, can go inside of. And the launch will automate the fleshlight's motion, so it just moves on its own, a lot in the same way the KYO piston did. So let me go ahead and pop this puppy in.
He's like talking about, because the people that watch this channel, he must have reviewed dozens of sex toys, so he's referring back to old ones, but it sounds like he's speaking Klingon or
it
some
does.
shit, like
Yeah.
talking about this.
So the STU is a $70 fleshlight. So that's
Oh, it's ribbed on the inside.
it is. It's stamina training unit is what STU
I don't
stands
think
for.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having sex toys, even
agree.
like as a guy.
I agree.
Um,
I actually think it's like more understandable for a guy to have a sex toy because like a girl, like they can use a lot as like a makeshift sex toy, but I feel like a guy doesn't have the same options for like a makeshift. Like you can use like anything with a handle basically. Could be like a sex toy for a girl, you know. But I think guys have less like
DIY.
yeah, like
Options.
we can't just go buy like
a cucumber.
hairbrush or something. Yeah, or a cucumber. You know what I mean?
See, but I think it becomes a problem when you're.
Well, it has clearly become a problem at this point, and probably way earlier in his sex toy career.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see like how, like, do you just hold this big huge device over your?
Oh, you're gonna
Johnson?
see how it works.
right.
Let's keep trucking on here.
I hope it sticks to the wall. That's what I'm hoping happens.
So it, like fucks the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be embarrassing for somebody to walk in on.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
We're at 126.
And give you guys a little bit of a demo. Should just snap into place, and once we hit this button, away it goes. And if we stroke the side like so, sensually, the launch speeds up.
Wow.
It's some pretty impressive technology.
It kind of is.
You stroke it sensually,
Sensually.
and it speeds up.
What happens if you spank it?
I don't
Talk
know.
dirty to it.
Let's see if that.
148.
Now that's cool, you know? That's exciting, definitely. But it is not what motivated me to get this device. No. What enticed me the most about it was the fact that they make special videos that sync up with the fleshlight launch and enable.
Did you hear that?
Oh, they sync,
Sync
up.
So he's got a video
Fascinating.
in his VR headset with his headphones that syncs up with the device.
Are we
it
gonna see the
changes its
videos?
Speed and stuff? Probably not.
You kind of like he doesn't show you any like the naked parts because this is on YouTube.
Right.
But like my question really is it videos that are made for this thing, or is it videos where it's just simulating, like they found a video of a woman screwing some dude and it's mimicking the woman's motion?
I think they actually sync up with what the woman's doing.
But they're probably made specifically for that unit.
Yeah, and the videos
Like you probably
too.
couldn't just like pull up any old porn
Yeah,
and have
yeah,
it sync
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit because he just kind of goes on, but there's like I think around 4 minutes.
So there's the video.
Yeah. Here, I'll go
Why does it
to
look like an episode of like Westworld or something?
I'll go to 3 minutes because he's just kind of talking about the device for a while. It's not that interesting.
Yeah, no problem.
So at 3 minutes, we'll go now.
Play one of these videos. Now, as you can see, not a whole lot of sex going on at the moment. In fact, quite a bit of violence. So obviously the launch stays unmoving, stoic.
But your dick's still in it?
I guess.
He
It would have to be.
stroking the entire
Yeah.
I don't know. And I know I won't be able to show the video at this point, but I will commentate it so you guys don't feel too left out. Let's do that. Oh yeah, in he goes. In the pile driver position, no less. And so
Don't know what that is.
I don't know.
begun to
I
move,
get.
as you can
I
see.
don't know either.
What is a pile driver?
I don't know.
You should know, you fucking wrestling
I
guy.
was getting ready to tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Badge.
Isn't it when you hold them like this and then you?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Aren't they? I was gonna say normally they're upside down. I
Yeah,
think.
isn't that how?
Oh, do you think he's got her
Snowball
upside
goes
down and she's blowing him or
maybe.
something?
I don't know.
Her legs are around his head. Here, let me go to 4 minutes.
Exciting stuff, no doubt about it. But if that doesn't get you foaming at the mouth, chomping at the bit, then maybe this next section will, because we also have the headset. I feel like most people know what these do. You know, they construct a new reality, and they put you in the middle of it. I feel like it's mostly used in gaming to play video games with, but I have no intention of doing that.
Okay, so he just admitted he does not.
He is not a gamer.
So Dan said before, well, he could do other shit with that.
You're right.
He ain't doing that.
He bought this specifically for porn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which, I mean, that is what it is, I guess.
He's not a gamer guy. He's not.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
This isn't a fucking game to me. I want to be in the scene. Oh
That was the perfect
thick of
line.
it. And this headset should allow me to do just that. So I have a second video, one that is not only able to be connected with the Fleshlight launch, but can also be used in one of these headsets. So I'm gonna get that playing now and get a little look about what we can expect today. Okay, let's get this on.
What do you think it's like when this guy actually gets a girl to come over? Do you think he's like a real fucking freak? Like he's like cool at first, but then she comes over. He's like, let me.
You're probably right.
really
He probably
kinky and
does have
freaky.
like a lot of kinks. I feel like he's like kind of having fun with this though. Like
I think
I'm
he's
not
serious.
like no, I do. I do think he's seriously like super into the sex toys, but I do think he's also like, playing it up a little bit. I think.
I don't.
Like
think
with
he
the
is.
gaming part where he's like, I am not gonna be gay. Like I think he's
This isn't a fucking game.
and I think he's like serious about that, but also like hamming it because like now we're seeing too that he's holding like an Xbox controller.
He's not holding an Xbox controller. That's the VR.
Oh really?
We're in the corner. That's the video. He's got the video synced up with
You're
his
right,
editing
you're right,
software
you're
somehow.
Right,
yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, that's
you're
not
right.
where he is.
You're right.
Yeah.
Obviously not. Good
Yeah.
point.
Oh, I'm in it. Gotta say, not the nicest location.
See, like
It's all a bit dingy, if you ask me. But we'll make do, I suppose. Let's go ahead and play this. Just doing a little game, and I see. Man, this takes me. Oh, hello, madame. fancy seeing you in my humble home.
I would love it if
Okay,
like
she's been-
he's got this thing on right, and then
is so
it's
funny.
going and he's fucking this person, but he can't see anything, and then she stands up and it's a man who's got a dick.
Oh, that'd be
that would
hilarious.
be hilarious. See,
I'd love to see his reaction to that.
Oh yes,
Yeah, more and more, I think he's playing it up a little bit
I don't.
for entertainment value. I think he's doing it on purpose. Not to like troll or anything. I think he's like going for like pure entertainment.
I think
value.
he's trying to show off. I think he's serious and he's trying to show off.
Okay. I don't think so, but maybe.
I think he might be a little autist.
I don't think we need to speculate on that.
Talking a little while now. It's been a couple minutes at least. This is a monologue at this point. And I mean, she's got acting chops, no doubt about it. But I'm gonna skip ahead just a little bit to get things moving along. Okay, I think she's about to blow me. Oh my. Oh golly, she is. Oh fuck the eye contact. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna take that off. I don't want to spoil it. I want to save all of this until I fuck myself. Which, you know what? Let's just do that now. Let's go ahead and lube this thing up.
No.
And go to a new dimension. A dimension of love.
Does he sound like Star Trek or something?
Yeah. Like Twilight
dimension.
Zone or something.
Of love. So something that kind of disturbs me about it is the way he handles this device so expertly. Like when he picks it up, he touches it and it gets
Yeah.
ready for him to pour the lube into it and
Right.
shit. Like,
Why is he spending so much money on this thing if he's not even going to be able to see the shape of it? Like, couldn't it just be like a hole at this point?
it could be.
They probably go for like the realism feel, I guess. I don't know.
I bet it feels awesome.
I'll bet it does too.
I bet it feels great.
Yeah.
But I don't have any desire to get one. Mm-hmm. You know?
I'd get one, but
Are they heated?
I think some of them might be. I don't
They
know.
probably
I don't
just
know a
warmed
lot
up from the
about 'em.
friction.
Yeah, they're probably not very. If they're cold, it's only for probably a few seconds.
Yeah.
Maybe throw it in the microwave for a second. Just nuke it for it's about 10 seconds, maybe.
All right, we're gonna go to the dimension of love.
Cool.
634.
It's like your foreplay with the.
Yeah. 50% power.
Okay. The launch is.
Why is this? Is he really using
Headset
it right
up.
now?
Headphones.
Oh, fuck.
You get to hear it.
This is where it's
Listen.
going to get weird.
Oh, it's moving. Oh.
This is like really bizarre.
Oh god.
Holy fuck!
I can't believe this is like allowed to be on YouTube.
Well, this is something new, fellas.
Is this
This is a whole new level
clean
I
it?
hope
He must have
cleaned
he
it.
must have fucking cleaned
of
it.
self-stimulation. It just felt so nice. I wasn't detached, you know? I wasn't watching a hot chick with some guy. She was with me. She was tonguing my balls. Choking on my cock.
Thoughts?
Well, that thing doesn't have like an extension for his balls.
I know, like I don't know
Right.
how he said it was. She was tonguing
That's
his
a good
balls.
point. It's kind of funny, actually.
It's
It's
funny.
kind of entertaining. Like
It
I
makes
was
me
saying
sad
earlier.
though.
You think so?
I feel sad for this guy.
I feel more disgusted than sad.
I think he's like really okay with this.
Oh, he is. That's the problem.
I don't feel sad for him then.
But
Here, oh, go ahead.
it's just like this is one thing, but then like it's like clearly he's never been with a woman, so he doesn't know what he's.
I don't know that I agree with you.
If you think that this makes women obsolete, you've never been with a woman.
I think he might really not like women in any other way besides sexually.
That's a good point.
It's possible.
It's a good point.
It's possible.
That's where I think he's at. I think
but
he's
like, look how awkward he is.
He's very, very,
but he's
very,
really
very
he,
awkward.
he has an like aura of confidence about him.
If you
think he's
in
awkward.
front of his camera.
Exactly. I
Well,
was just
okay,
gonna say that.
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No one's around.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But that's all I can really judge him on right now. 'Cause
Right.
That's what we're seeing.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he is in front of people, but you're probably right.
We definitely need to get to the end.
It was amazing. I feel like I just had sex. I feel like I just fucked a woman without all the shame and feelings of inadequacy that usually go hand in hand with that.
That's strange.
That's
a
telling.
strange feeling.
Yeah, that's a
I've
very
never-
bizarre statement.
Yeah, because I've never had sex with someone and then after the fact felt that.
I
feel.
have. And I just told the story.
Right.
I felt like a
right.
piece of shit. That's the only time that's ever happened with that. Both times with that girl, it felt like that. It was just
Yeah.
weird. I thought something was wrong with me.
It's like something you just weren't into.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I had to convince myself. There was like
Right.
6 months where I was like super nervous that would happen again and shit. Luckily, the next girl I fucked the hell out of her.
Nice.
Thank God.
Wow.
But yeah, it is like a traumatizing thing when that happens.
Maybe that's what happened to this guy.
It was amazing. I genuinely can't believe how lifelike that did feel. Now, let me not build this up into something that it's not. You know, this is fledgling tech, ladies and gentlemen. And so it still has a ways to go in a couple aspects of it. The video quality isn't as stunning as it would be on just a typical device. And the setup, getting all of this stuff connected and functioning is a flat out task. But this is cutting edge technology. And I'm proud to be at the forefront of this technological revolution. And I am excited to see the places that it will take us, not only as a people, but as a society. And with that, I have to say goodbye, and I will see, well, actually,
Hold on. Do you think this is good for society?
No.
Good for society.
That's what he said.
I don't see how it could be. I don't see how it would be bad for it either, but I don't.
How do you think it could be bad?
I don't know how it could be bad, but I don't think it'd be
Yeah.
good for it.
I feel like it would take some of the incentive away from some men to like go the extra mile to find someone that could actually like want to fuck them and eventually love them.
I don't think it would.
You don't think so?
I think this is so detached from that.
Yeah, I think if you are that type of person, I think even if these devices didn't exist, you still probably wouldn't find that.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so as well.
That's not what I think, but agree to disagree.
that last scene got me thinking. And I think I have one last video that I'd like to watch. It's nothing sexual, so I just think it'll be nice.
This is weird.
Watch this.
I love you. I really love you. I've been in love with you for so long now. I've been in love with you for such a long time now. You are my best friend. You know that, right? You are my best friend. You're so cute.
I can't watch this.
I know. I actually.
I can't watch this.
It's
I'm not,
weird.
She's just as bad as he is, but I'm looking at his face as this is going, and that's so disturbing to me.
That's sad as fuck,
His hands
dude.
are in his lap. He's
like-
quiet. Fuck.
I think he's like. I personally still think he's like kind of having a gaffe about it.
You think so?
I think he's kind of goofing.
Do we want to skip
You know,
to the end?
I want to watch the whole thing.
Okay.
But I'm leaning towards agreeing with Dan
Towards
because this is way too embarrassing to make public. Unless he has autism.
I just don't think he. I think if he was like, no, and maybe he could be serious, but he could also have like done it off camera, and he kind of like had the build up to. He's like, I think there's one more thing that would be nice to see on here. It just seems like the whole video seems like he's just winking at us.
You think he's trolling?
Yeah, maybe not trolling, but at least like trying to go for like humor. I think he's trying to be like a comedian here.
Okay.
I don't think he's a funny comedian.
I think
if he's doing it.
I think he's seriously into sex toys, and I think he seriously reviews them. But I think he also has fun with it. In terms
You mean
of
in
like
terms
the
of,
video,
of the audience?
yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think he's trying to like separate himself from other potential sex toy reviewers.
Okay.
because like there's probably a whole community of sex toy review channels, and just like other like subgenres of YouTube channels, like you got to do something to make yourself different.
If that's
And I think that's what he's going for.
if that's not the case, somebody should do that. I think that'd be because that would set people apart from.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
that would be
giving
funny.
you. I think he's giving you a legitimate review of a sex toy and also making you laugh at the same time.
Well, I'm not laughing.
I'm laughing.
We're all
I am
laughing.
Yeah.
If I I wouldn't watch this at home by myself.
I didn't watch it at home by myself. I watched it at work by myself.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying if somebody were to like find this, I'm not like pointing the finger at you, but it's kind of
No,
what I'm saying.
I was literally doing research for something to react to, and I was kind of going for this whole certain vibe.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And the title struck me.
Yeah.
Women are obsolete, to remind the audience.
Kind of a clickbaity title.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
All right, so 9:20.
You know you are. Otherwise I won't be with you.
She's whispering. I feel like there's other people in the room.
It's like an ASMR
Yeah.
video.
What's that?
The audio sense. I can't remember what it stands for, but it's like the
It's a whole genre. Like, it's really popular, too.
It is. I actually there are some ASMR videos I like a lot.
I don't like that whispery sound. Or sometimes
Yeah.
they'll be like crunching up a bag of chips in the microphone. I fucking hate that.
It's like auditory like relaxation.
Oh,
People will make videos of,
so it's just
like-
like high quality.
Yeah, people will make videos of like certain noises that relax people, like like have you ever known someone that's like relaxed by like, and you're the opposite, but someone who's relaxed by like a vacuum cleaner or like helicopter blades because it's like a
yeah.
repeating cycling sound that
Yeah.
like gives you like a soothing kind of
Kind of like the same thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to some people. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I knew a guy that he said, "Oh man, it like makes my whole skull
Yeah.
like tingle or something."
I like-
But me, it like fucking pisses me
Yeah.
off.
I like some of them. Some of them I like. Some I listen to that like make you like tired. You know, they're like it's just relaxing. Some of them.
Yeah.
So
Literally. You're like the funniest person ever. You always make me feel special. I really
like really into herself. People would love to hear this from me.
she was probably requested to do that.
Yeah, I think that / she knows guys like this will watch the fuck out of this.
Yeah,
I don't think it's like an ego thing for her. I think it's
probably
like,
not.
it's
It's her
like-
job.
yeah,
Yeah, at
She's
this
probably.
point.
I
She
mean,
probably
if we
got
look
paid
this
to
up,
do
this
that.
probably has millions of views
Yeah.
for guys like.
We could probably do this for girls.
I'm like your best friend.
really love you. I love everything about you. I can't imagine my life without you. You are the one. You're just perfect. In every single way. I love you. I love you so, so, so much. But all I want to do is make you happy. We can be happy together. We can share things together. Enjoy life together. Just you and me. I love you. Happy Valentine's Day.
That was supposed to be kisses.
Oh, I thought she was
Yeah.
turning something off.
No, those were kisses.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
So, I mean, I don't know if he's trolling. The video's over, by the way.
Can you go to another one? Just like a random one real quick.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, let me get all this shit off the screen. Let me find his channel again.
Oh, you don't have to. I just want to like gauge it. I like want another.
There, I found it.
Would you, man? It's like A, would you ever buy a sex toy, and then B, would you ever buy a sex toy you could only use on yourself?
Yeah, I would.
Hey, it's him with somebody. I want to see how he acts around other people.
This video?
Sure. Okay, and he's not with somebody.
Let me see if I can find where it starts. Jesus Christ, was that just some random picture?
I think it was.
I don't think we're gonna find that.
Yeah, forget it.
Hold on. Keep playing it. 37 minutes?
Yeah.
man, he's got a lot of 400 likes.
Yeah, basically, I watched like a little bit of one of his other videos. He said he's been on one date in his life, never had sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't, unless this whole thing is a character,
Right.
which is possible.
It's very possible.
It's possible.
I've seen stuff like that.
I mean, how many views does that have?
3,000.
3,000. It's an audience.
I
Not
thought
a big, not a very big audience.
I thought it was interesting that in that last video he said you could have the sex without the awkward after shit, but then as soon as he was done using that machine, he played that video where that woman was still talking to him.
Yeah.
If he's never had sex, how would he know that feeling?
Yeah.
So
I
he's
think
ca-
Yeah, that's what I'm
if
saying.
this guy is legit, he's probably a Redditor and goes on like those incel forums.
Oh, okay. So he's like.
And there's a lot of guys
placating
on there
to
that
his-
kind of say shit like, "Don't even bother. You just feel like shit after you have sex because like."
Oh,
I'm like-
gotcha.
there's a community of those
pretty
types of
interesting.
people.
and they know they're all like that, and they're talking to other people like that too.
Yeah, it'll be called like an incel forum. There's
So
different
if you-
websites and shit.
So if you know you're an incel, you go to this.
You go there. It's kind of like a support group for people like that. But they
it's like
give
the-
each other advice, and it's like shit advice because they're all unexperienced.
Blind
and-
leading the
Picture.
blind.
I think he's kidding.
He might be.
Yeah.
He might
His
be.
Twitter picture. He's got the anime body.
And he's
pillow
looking
and
down
the
all-
face that he's making.
Yeah.
I feel like he's at least playing it up to a degree.
He
for
could be.
entertainment purposes.
I don't know. Canon with the channel. He.
But you know what's discriminatory of me is if he was like fat and ugly, I would think he was serious. So it's interesting.
There's the way he looks, but the way he acts
yeah, the way he talks.
is so weird. And I feel like if he's not playing a character, he definitely has autism. And an autistic person would not even know that they're acting weird.
Right.
yeah.
So he would post a picture like that with a fucking waifu pillow, and he's not even looking at the camera.
Maybe his objective in that photo is I want people to see how sad I am and how badly I want a girlfriend.
That's very possible because they don't know how to show you their emotions
Yeah.
and shit.
I want to go to these incel forums.
Check it out. There's one on Reddit, and then some on like 4chan and
You
shit.
just go to Reddit and type in incel and it'll pop up.
Probably. Yeah. I'm fascinated by this shit because there's a lot of guys like that.
I
Better.
was one like that.
I'm reading some of his tweets and they're all pretty hilarious. Sending a picture of your flaccid cock when asked for a dick pic is an absolute power move and one that I highly recommend adding to your sexting arsenal.
Oh my God. He might be a troll.
I think that's the case.
But he really did buy that stuff.
Well, like I
That's-
said, my point is I think he really does like
Oh yeah, that's right.
sex toys, but I think he's playing it up for entertainment purposes.
It's very possible.
Or maybe try to
people just because he likes sex toys doesn't make him like a weirdo, in my opinion.
well,
It's very possible. There was a guy that I came across while I was doing my research. His channel name is Turd Flinging Monkey, and he does like political shit too. But he does like sex toy reviews and shit too. And he has a girlfriend. It's a sex doll with her own YouTube channel, and she has like a text to speech thing. He refers to her as his girlfriend. He buys her earrings and shit. She has her own Instagram page where he clearly puts a lot of time into editing the pictures he takes of his sex doll. I don't think he's joking.
turd flinging monkey. Probably
Yeah.
not. He's Republican.
I didn't get into too much of his shit, but he does like politics shit too.
Deleting family photos off my computer to make room for more porn.
That one's not very funny.
But it's like,
It could go either way.
I know.
It could literally go either way. I don't know. You want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Do our recommendations?
Yeah.
'Cause Dan's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like burping and coughing in the
um,
mic and hitting the table at this point.
Well, I had a good one earlier.
I have a recommendation.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I just got done watching all of Twin Peaks. And that's one of the best shows I've ever seen in my fucking life.
What's it on? Like, how can I?
You can watch it on Netflix.
Okay.
The first 2 seasons are on Netflix, and that's really like what's worth watching. And then there's a movie called Fire Walk with Me that you have to watch after the first 2 seasons. If you watch the movie first, you would
get lost.
ruin. You would ruin.
Oh, okay.
Because it's kind of like a prequel to it. But then they had, like, this isn't like really much of a spoiler, but like in the show they always reference 25 years in the future. Like they do it over and over again, and then they return to the show 25 years later because it came out in 1990 with like all the same actors. It's like they actually said, "Hey, we're gonna do this in 25 years," and then they actually did it.
That's
but
cool.
the return sucks.
Oh,
Yeah, it was not good.
that's a bummer.
Yeah, but the original 2 seasons in that movie, amazing. One of my favorite. I might like it more than the X-Files
Wow.
because it's got that like crime mystery thing.
does.
But it's just one big story. It's not like a bunch of.
Right.
But that's what I really like about it. It's really good.
Are we even? Have you looked up any of the recommendations Dan and I have put out there, and have you looked up any of the recommendations that Kyle and I have put out there?
No.
Actually, yeah, I looked up one that you did. It was like a video of the
Oversell?
Oversell.
Did you
thing.
watch it?
I don't know if I found the wrong one, but there was so much buildup. I was like, when?
Oh, really?
When does it get funny? Like it was like really long. Like it was like 12 minutes long, and then I was just like, I can't find.
Oh.
I don't think it was the right video.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, didn't we watch that together?
Did we?
I think we might. Actually, yeah. I think we both watched. Yeah, I think we watched that together.
It wasn't the right one.
I don't think it was the right one because it was like a bunch of intro, and
I
then
didn't laugh that hard either.
yeah, like I don't know if you really had to stick with it. Was it a 12-minute video or something?
No.
Yeah, so I think I saw the wrong one because I was just like, just show me the falls.
Yeah, it should have been
Right.
like
that sounded hilarious.
Yeah.
And with the backstory too. So I just didn't whatever video
maybe
I
I'll find
found.
it and send it to you guys.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think that's the only one that I've looked up.
Twin Peaks. I do want to watch that.
I would definitely recommend. It's weird as fuck. You got to be ready for something weird.
All right. Well, if I watch it and I don't like the first episode, I probably won't continue with it.
This is gonna sound hilarious. Also, when you first started giving your recommendation, I yawned and I drooled all over myself.
I was wondering what that
God.
was.
Yeah, I saw him laughing like in his own little world.
Yeah, it's because I yawned and like this huge thing of drool came out, and I looked down and it was all over me.
God. You're drooling looking at the
The sex toy. I
Yeah.
was like, ooh, let me add that to my bookmarks on my phone real quick. Is
Yeah.
what I said to myself. My recommendation is actually a video game, but the problem I'm having is, and it's
You've never played it?
I've
Fucking,
name of it.
yeah.
It's not out yet.
I've played it, but the like embarrassing part, and you're gonna be like, why am I taking this recommendation? Is I can't remember the name of it.
It was so good I forgot what it was called.
I haven't played it for like, I played it last year.
What's it about?
It's like a
What's it for?
Square Enix made it. It's for all the systems. It's like a episodic video game. It's like a story. It's more of a story than a game. You make like choices and stuff. It's these two, and the reason I thought of it was because you mentioned Firewalk with me, and they make a lot of references in this game to Twin Peaks.
Oh, really?
Tons of them, and one of them
Well,
is
that sounds like something I'd like.
yeah, one of them is one of the band, like they see a band in the game and they're called Firewalk with Me, and they make a lot of other like more subtle references.
Is it that one about the lesbian or
Yeah,
whatever?
yeah, I
Oh, it's
can't
Strange. What's it called? Strange.
Oh man, I wish
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you told me about that game.
Yikes.
Oh,
yeah.
I played that. That was a good game.
You played Life is Strange?
Yeah, me and I played and Tara watched.
Did I recommend it to you?
You did.
Perfect. Well, I'm gonna recommend it to the audience.
Yeah, perfect.
But yeah, like it's an episodic game. It came out in like 2013 maybe.
But they just released another part to it.
They released a second one that I'm not interested in. I watched someone play the first episode of
Well,
the
you
second
played.
game.
You played it, didn't you?
I played. So there was
Like a demo or something.
I played the demo.
I remember
that you were
watching
there
you play
for,
that,
and I
yeah.
also played. So they came out with Life is Strange, and then they came out with like not like an expansion, but they came out with a second game called Life is Strange Before the Storm, and it takes place like a few years earlier than Life is Strange, where you play as the other girl that you don't play as in the first Life is Strange game. And it's not really a sequel, but it ties into the first game. And then there was a demo for the Life is Strange 2, and then they released Life is Strange 2, and I watched someone play the first episode of that, and it looked bad. But Life is Strange is
Yeah, it's like some little kid and he thinks he's a superhero or something.
Yeah,
it looks fucking stupid.
and even stupider is this, because the first episode of the game doesn't have anything to do with that kid at all. it has to do with these two brothers.
There better be a hell of a payout for that because
Yeah.
it looks so
I know.
dumb.
I'll have to watch. I'll have to. You know what? I'll have to. You know what? I could do it tomorrow. Tomorrow at work, I'm gonna watch someone play that whole game, and see how it went because I think it's done now. I can't remember
Yeah, that's the kind of game you could just watch someone play it and pretty much get the same
pretty
thing
much
out
because
of
there's
it.
not like really any gameplay. You make
No,
like decisions.
you walk around.
But it's these two. The first game is this. You play as this girl who is moving back to her childhood town, like at least 5 years after she moved away, and she like catches up with her best friend who's like way different now. And you're going to high school together at this school, and there's this. The main character has this vision of her friend getting shot and killed, and well, actually, it happens, and she comes around the corner and is like, no, and then she realizes she's actually able to rewind time. And then you go through this game trying to solve like a few different intertwining mysteries while making sure that like everything goes well, while also like,
It's like the butterfly effect.
yeah, it is. And there's this like storm that's she has a vision of that's gonna like hit their town and destroy like the whole town, like a big tornado. And there's just a lot of like, I don't want to give too much away. It's a really like awesome story with great characters, and it's got this like really unique and quirky dialogue that is, it's not realistic. It's almost like you have Square Enix writing the dialogue for these like teenage girls, and it's obvious that they have no idea what what teenage girls sound like, and they're using all these like this weird jargon that nobody uses, but it's so charming.
Yeah.
It comes across as so, it's one of like my favorite stories, like period. Like not even, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite video games, but like in terms of like stories, like movies, TV shows, books, video games, comics, it's one of my favorite stories. It's really good. I don't know if you'd agree with that, Mike.
I didn't beat it, but it was very, very charming.
It was what?
Very charming.
Charming.
I totally agree.
Yeah, charming is the best word for it.
Um,
You didn't beat it?
no,
How far'd you get?
not far.
Ooh, you should go back to it.
I know. I want to, but you
Really
know,
good.
I don't play like.
That's the kind of thing you could just put a YouTube video
Yeah.
on and just watch someone play it.
Really good soundtrack too.
That's how Twin Peaks is. Like if it didn't have that was one of the things like the original run. It pretty much, it's weird because in the same episode you'll hear like the same song like 3 or 4 times. It's like the same score, but I fucking love it. And the music is so fucking good. But then in the new one, they barely used any of that music, so it just doesn't feel the same.
You know what I've been doing in the shower for the past
I like where this
for
is
the past week?
Does it involve the Fleshlight launch?
Not the launch piece, too expensive.
Yeah.
I fuck the wall. No, it's I've been listening to the Vice City soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
And that's just been super nostalgic and just a good time.
That was like the only Grand Theft Auto of the PlayStation 2 ones that I didn't get.
Oh, it's my favorite one.
Vice City was actually the first one I played.
Because I got 3 and then I got San Andreas.
First time I played was GTA 2 or 1. Yeah, it was 1, and then we got 2.
They were
Well,
such
yeah,
different games, the first
Totally.
two.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, I played Vice City, and then I played 3 after Vice City. I skipped San Andreas. I played 4, played 5.
San Andreas was so good.
Yeah, it was.
So fucking good.
Yeah,
'Cause you could
that's what
like
I've heard.
if your homies were in town, like you could just like wave them into the car. They'd help you shoot the cops
Yeah.
and shit. It's so badass.
That was you could get like
Gang
stronger
turf
and
wars.
stuff.
And, yeah. You
Did you
gain
ever-
respect.
Did you ever play Crackdown?
Yeah.
Oh,
Those games are
That
fun
was a
too.
crazy ass game.
Yeah.
Just the first one I played.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Have you guys looked up the overarching story of the Crackdown games?
No.
It's fascinating.
Is it?
Yeah, because like a lot of people play those games just to like dick around.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Which
fun
is
just
why-
to jump.
Correct.
Over buildings.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they did
pick
that-
up a car.
Yeah.
The developers actually did that on purpose. They purposely made this game to get people to not pay attention to the story. You're playing as like a horrible bad guy the entire game.
Really?
Yeah, you think that you're like this.
Well, yeah, you're fighting the cops.
Well, you are a cop in Crackdown.
Oh, I thought you were fighting the cops.
No, you're a cop, but what's happening is you're like the police station that you're working for is like also creating this virus that like because in Crackdown 2 you fight like mutants and stuff.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys
There's
remember
some mutants
that.
in the first
I
one
never played
too.
it.
Maybe there was mutants in the first one
Because they're like
too,
picking
but,
up cars and throwing them at you.
yeah, but like so these mutants are actually being created by the people that you're working for. Like it's actually I looked it up a YouTube video. It was really interesting to see because most people play it just to dick around. But then the developers gave it this like dark story where you're playing as like a monster basically, but you don't think you are because it's like super upbeat. You're like a superhero.
Yeah.
You're like fighting crime, but like the criminals you're fighting are actually like anti like pollution people. They're like trying to stop the people you're working for from like destroying the environment.
How many
But they
Crackdown-
like 3. There's 3 now.
If you,
3 just came out recently.
Did you play it?
No, I heard it was good in the way that it's pretty faithful to how the first 2 play, but I guess it's just like
Same old shit.
same old shit. It's not really new enough. It doesn't
Gotcha.
really change anything. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
it kind of came in with like mixed reviews because of that.
All right.
Yeah, what's yours, Mike?
I have a great review. It's those. I want to
Recommend.
recommend those hot chips.
Oh, perfect.
They're
You found
called-
them?
I did.
Oh, fuck yeah.
They're called Takis. Takis.
Oh, I've had Takis, like the little rolled up things.
I saw the bag. I'm like, what the hell are these? And I'm sure she found them at the dollar store because she's been
Hey.
obsessed with it. But I took a bite and I was just like,
They're
there's
good.
Tons of flavor.
I haven't had them in years.
They're great.
Yeah, I stand behind that.
Well, that's my recommendation.
Fuck yeah.
Good recommendation.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Have you had them?
I have. They're way too
Damn
spicy.
it.
Well, they're not all
They're way
spicy,
too
are they?
spicy.
You eat these with your breakfast? Oh my god, best.
I thought you don't like
He's eating-
breakfast.
He's eating. Well, he said before he was eating Takis and eggs.
Yeah, Takis eggs
yeah,
with
that's right.
with a toast, a little bit of jelly on it. Oh my
Ooh, I
god.
love toast with jelly on it. Can that be my recommendation? Can I go
Yes.
back in time?
What kind of jelly?
I like
Welch's?
Welch's.
Well, what
kind of toast?
flavor?
Grape bitch.
Grape's the go-to jelly.
It's not the best. Though.
Yes, it is.
Like strawberry better.
You're wrong.
I like grape better too, but I like strawberry too, but grape.
Yeah, I do strawberry preserves, but I do grape jelly.
I don't really differentiate them.
They're totally different.
They basically taste the same though.
They're totally different.
They basically taste the same.
They don't.
though. It's high fructose corn syrup in a fucking like
Yeah, it's
bone
true.
marrow.
It's true. Yeah, it is. I don't think it's actually bone marrow anymore though, or bone.
You could just heat that up and stick your dick in it.
It's high fructose corn syrup and that incel's jizz.
Gross.
I got like super sad all of a sudden thinking about that guy.
It's sad.
It is. Like even if he's not joking, that's what he's doing, and I don't like it. All right.
All right.
Signing
Episode
off.
5, episode 4, whatever the fuck it is.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow.
Thank
Later.
you. See you tomorrow.